Ya llegó el Cappy.
Bing,
Está looking really happy.
Bing,
See, in person, this looks beautiful.
You know what's really funny is last night my daughter said to me, she goes, Dad, why is it that at the beginning of the show you do this stupid ass ba-dee-da-ba? She's like, what is that? And I realized that she meant that she hears it in the house when I'm home, not on the air. And now I understand why she thinks it sounds so dumb. But with the music in the background, yeah, right.
Woo, so good. So good in person. Because you close the eyes, you're in the zone.
Yeah, I get into it. I do in a big way. Beto Duran is in the house.
What's up?
Monday we had off because of Monday Night Football. Tuesday we had off because somebody thought it was a great idea to air the Boca Raton Bowl. Hello, darling.
It was good.
Boca Raton.
It was good.
Let's go.
First of all, you got a free day off and got paid.
Dude.
What are you complaining about?
Nothing. My parents live in Boca Raton. Boca Del Vista Phase 4. They went for the early bird special, the whole deal.
Yeah.
You
so
know?
what are you complaining about? You had a free day off, which meant you, as a man who worked so hard with all your enterprises, all your businesses, you actually had an afternoon off, and it was paid.
I know, but there was a lot going on that I desperately wanted to get on the radio. But then,
No. You need to separate yourself.
Oh, really?
It's Christmas. We don't have to desperately get on.
Yeah.
You do a lot here, Cap.
Yeah.
So just enjoy the day off.
Yeah. So I tried, but
you didn't.
No, because I just freak out. You know what I mean? And then yesterday, don't even ask me about yesterday. You don't want to know.
I don't.
Okay, you're right. You don't. Okay?
When you tweeted family BS, I'm like, no, I'm done.
You don't want any of that part.
No, because it doesn't affect me. I don't want to know.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell you this right now. I had to take the day off yesterday. I didn't feel good about it. You know. So here we are. Today is Thursday.
Wait, you had to take the day off yesterday?
Yeah, I had to take the day off.
So I was already scheduled, so why did you have to take the day off?
No, yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
I was here.
Wasn't Clinton here?
Yeah, he was here.
Right, he filled in for me.
Oh, he filled in for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, who?
I thought I was filling in for you.
Oh, so wait, were the roles reversed in some way? Like, we
just had fun. It was only an hour and a half.
Okay, but you were in for me. He was in for he was.
No,
Clinton
Beto was already scheduled to be in for Sedano.
Okay.
I didn't ask.
But then
I just assumed I was filling in for you.
Yeah.
Well, no, you needed off, a couple days ago, and so I had Clinton because Clinton originally couldn't, but then he said since it was only 90 minutes he could, but then he was sick, so he worked from home, and it was a whole thing.
Poor guy, man. He was hurt. He
really?
He played hurt yesterday.
Everyone's sick right now, though.
Oh, no, why didn't you tell me that?
Well, I mean, like Slee has been working from home. On and off because he was sick. I was sick. I'm not sick anymore.
I'm not sick.
I'm just saying,
sick of the Lakers. That's
in general, it's going around.
I'm not sick. I'm just saying. And if I would have known everybody was sick, I would have worn a mask.
No. We're not. I'm not sick. Lindsay's now fine. She's just saying the bug has been around for a few people.
Just saying in general, a lot of people are sick these days.
But I'm not sick.
Beto,
breathe.
Beto,
stay. Let's have some fun.
Cappy, why are you so uptight today?
I can't get sick.
Wind it down.
I can't get sick,
That's it.
man.
Tell everybody to turn off your microphone. Just be
seriously.
Right here. Focus.
Yeah, right.
Focus.
Right.
Do yo, mijo.
Beto,
right here.
You're fine. Chill out.
Namaste. Namaste.
Disneyland on Christmas Eve.
Wow, you're crazy.
I know.
Football fan.
Wait, Saturday?
This Saturday.
Oh, hell, man. What is wrong with you?
Hell no.
I'm going to pray for you, bro.
We can get into this more later, Cappy, but I've been there on Christmas Day quite a few times, and it was not busy at all. But I guess Christmas Eve, I've never been there, and it's also on a Saturday, so.
It's also, have you been to Disneyland on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, there was no one there when I went.
Christmas
Day?
Christmas Day, there was no one there.
Christmas Eve is different. Yeah.
I've done Christmas Eve because I was 20 and I had nothing else to do, so I went and I was like, oh, this is a mistake.
Oh, really?
20 years
ago. Mistake? All right, hold on. Just hold on.
We'll get into that.
Hold on.
We'll get into that.
We
got 3 hours, baby.
Right,
We're
I know.
good.
You say right away, you come out firing right away about Slee was sick of the Lakers.
Yeah.
I mean, last night.
Well, that's why he's not showing up to work.
Oh,
the Lakers are making Slee sick.
Mm-hmm.
He does the post-game show
right
after they lose in Sacramento with nobody on their team except for LeBron, and he calls out sick today. 3 a.m. he's texting the bosses saying, I'm not feeling good. Right?
Kind of surprised that it takes the boss until almost 7 a.m. to respond.
No. What boss is answering you at 3 in the morning?
Kind of boss that you need when you're sick.
No, hell no, man. There's rules to this. It's 3 in the morning. You should not be responding to work stuff.
3 in the morning says, this is so serious that I have to text you at 3 in the morning.
Okay.
And answering at 6:56 a.m. is saying I'm sleeping in. 6:56 is sleeping in.
What time does Bergman have to get here? 9.
Listen to me.
No.
If he's not up bright and early, I mean, come on, that's lazy. 6:56 in the morning.
He works at 9.
No,
you do not pay me to be here earlier than that. No, he's a boss. He has things to do. And if you're answering a work text at 3 in the morning, how the hell do you even hear a work text? How do you hear that?
You have your ringer on, and then it goes bing, and then you're like, what's going on? Oh, it's from Sliwa. Oh, no, we got trouble. And he's like, oh, man.
If somebody's dying,
yeah.
Sorry, don't call me.
Oh, really?
3 a.m., I'm not answering anything.
No.
First of all, I have my ringer off. Okay. I'm not going to hear anything.
Okay.
So you have your phone on?
No, I don't.
So something as simple as bing is going to wake you up?
No, but I'll tell you this. While I have the sound off, I have the light on. So if somebody texts me, it will illuminate the room, which might wake me up. And I might answer your text.
You're that light of a sleeper.
I don't know if I'm that light. I'm pretty good.
Nah.
I go right back to sleep.
No, there's no need. No.
Ain't no way.
Hey, look.
What?
When he woke up,
yeah,
Bergman took care of business.
Okay.
Found himself a co-host. Simple as that. He's fine.
6:56 is late in my opinion. Late.
He doesn't get paid till 9.
Okay. All right.
So what? You're your own boss. You need to start paying. You need to start working right away. Right? You have things to do because you're your own boss. Hey, you pay me at 9, I'm showing up at 8:58.
I am my own man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How's that working out?
It's all right.
He is not.
You're your own man so much that you can't even figure out when to send in vacation requests.
Yes. Oh, I'm so dumb.
You should not be here.
Right. There's no reason for me to be here today.
I sent in, when am I filling in for Sedano and Kap request days in October?
Yeah. And
I knew I was working this week in November.
Sedano outsmarts me in that he can plan things.
No, that's not outsmarting. That's adult.
Yeah, but I can't, like, I
Kap,
always...
You know when your holidays are coming through.
Truth be told, Beto, I actually asked, this is a totally true story. I asked our boss Amanda, can I please have off the last week of the year, the 26th through the 30th, Monday through Friday? Here's what she told me. Not sure. I'll get back to you. A couple days later, she's like, yeah, it's fine. You can take it off. You ready for this? There's a bowl game. There's a Lakers game. There's a Rams game. There's another basketball game. We're on the air like one day a week. First, she, kind of was like, nah, I don't know if you can take it off. Then I got it all off anyway. I screwed up by not taking this week off.
Yeah.
This was my mistake.
Yeah, so blame yourself.
Oh, it's my fault. 1,000%.
Anyways.
1,000%. Hey, the Lakers last night.
Ugh.
You say it like.
Did you really watch?
Yeah.
I saw your tweets, but did you really watch that game?
Yeah.
Why?
Mostly because I really wanted to see, when you're playing a team like the Kings that has always been a down organization, and you're the Lakers and you're LeBron, even though they're younger, more spry, probably better, you're on your own tonight. Can LeBron do this? Can LeBron carry these guys? Can LeBron not lose to the lowly Sacramento Kings, who are no longer the lowly Sacramento Kings, at least through the first 25 so games of the year? So that's why I watched. Did you watch?
No chance.
No chance, huh? None,
no
zero.
Chance. Zero.
None of it? Not one, not the fourth quarter, not the last 30 seconds, nothing?
No.
Zero. What were you doing last night?
I was tired. I was exhausted.
Tired AF?
Yeah, I actually fell asleep during the first quarter of the Laker game.
Okay, it's good for you, watching the Laker game. It's good. Helps you get to sleep.
No, I was just tired because I had a long day yesterday.
Really? Would you play golf?
No. I was in Oregon. My son was playing a tournament in Oregon.
I saw that.
I had a 4 a.m. wake-up call.
Okay.
To drive back to the airport, fly, all that other stuff. Came here, did the show, went back home. And then it just caught up to me. Then watching the game, and I fell asleep. Fell asleep on the couch watching the game. I woke up at halftime. You know that when you wake up and you don't know what time it is or where it's at, you're like, where am I? What's going on? And you're sober.
Yeah.
And it's like, then I watched a little bit of third quarter. I'm like, what am I doing this for? Why?
Why are you doing this to yourself?
It was ugly basketball.
Yeah, very ugly.
You knew the result. You knew they had nobody there. And it sucks because this is a team that's laboring. The guys out there that are playing, it's not their fault. They just don't have the talent to go with it.
I know.
And LeBron, he had some great plays. He's willing the team as much as he can, but you can't go 1 against 5. And Sacramento, those teams are always extra fired up.
Right.
The fans are extra fired up.
Totally.
They're lighting the beam, all that good stuff.
Yeah. I said the same thing last night on Twitter. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. What? You ugly.
What the hell are y'all talking about? I tuned out for 2 seconds, and then you start singing.
You ain't never heard that cheer?
Oh, no, I know that cheer. I just don't know why it came up.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, because the Lakers, they played ugly last night.
Oh, yeah, they've been playing ugly. That ain't nothing new.
You ain't got no alibi.
Hey, pay attention here, woman.
I'm working.
You ugly.
Oh, man.
I know I look ugly right now.
No, not you. The Lakers. Hey, and I'm going to tell you why, though. But because you just said it, Beto. They don't have the talent. We all understood that. But LeBron, AD, Russ, that's it. When you start to think about who was on the floor when last night, we'll get to all of that. We're just getting going. Beto's in. Laura's in the house. Lindsay's here. What are you saying to me? Oh, really? There's Subaru right here? Okay,
yeah,
great.
I just handed it to you.
Oh, thank you. That is really sweet of you, Lindsay. Thank you. I was going to the Google Doc. See, I'm trying to be self-sufficient over here.
You didn't see when she stood next to you and said, "Here are the reads"?
No, she said here. She gave it to me, but I didn't pay attention.
All the time thing with him. Don't worry.
Hey, I'll read it to you. But I don't really need to read it. I'll just say this: if you're thinking about a new Subaru.
Hey, Laker fans, John Ireland here. Have you downloaded the new ESPN LA app? You got to get this thing. It's great. You can get Travis and Sliwa, Mason and Ireland, Sedano and Kap, and all of our Lakers talk with Slee right in the palm of your hand.
You're just one tap away from everything Lakers. You could even win Lakers tickets.
React to the Lakers on ESPN LA app.
Download the new ESPN LA app in the App Store or on Google Play.
What color is Rudolph's nose?
Come on, Keith.
It's red.
It's red.
There you go. Who did Michael Jackson see kissing Santa Claus?
His mother.
No, mommy.
Mommy.
I saw mommy.
A mother, but I said mother, mommy,
Santa Claus.
same thing.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Good.
Mommy, mother, kissing
Well,
Santa
it's
Claus.
mommy. It's not mother.
Well, it's the same thing.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, that's right. Feliz Navidad. I knew that in elementary school. What am I thinking?
You worked with producer Jorge for years. He
Yeah,
taught you.
true.
He taught you.
Name Santa's reindeers. Oh boy.
Oh God, yeah. So you got Rudolph, Pixar or somebody like that?
Blixen.
Blixen?
Donner.
No, not the Donner.
No.
No.
Oh.
No. Blixer or Flixer or something.
We got Rudolph.
Rudolph. Flixer. Man, I don't remember.
Finish the lyrics. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
My Christmas. No, my Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but finish the lyrics.
All I want
for you Christmas is you. Yeah, Mariah. I knew it was Mariah.
Good job, Keith.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks for tuning in each and every single morning on 710 ESPN.
Favorite gift giver here in the office is John Ireland because he's rich and he gives you money.
Really easy. John Ireland. He gives you money and he gives you a decent amount of it.
Emily, she gives the best gifts. She's thoughtful and gives it consideration. It's not quick and easy. She's a good gift giver.
Clinton Yates. He gives amazing gifts.
Raj just got, last year a guy got me some bourbon, so I think Travis kind of knows what to get.
I think Mason. He and I have a lot of similar interests.
So all right, Beto.
Yeah. Santa Claus is coming. Oh.
You're in the zone.
Yeah, dude. Santa Claus.
So you know who this is singing? I'll give you a guess. You might know who he is.
Okay. Let me hear it.
No, you.
Okay. All right. My first guess.
He dated Daisy Fuentes.
Oh, not this guy. He dated Daisy Fuentes.
Yes.
Mariah Carey too, right?
Mariah Carey, yeah. Mexican, but he's...
Oh, Mexican guy.
Puerto Rican.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, Puerto Rican, Mexican, they're all the same. For him.
I was going to say, dating Daisy Fuentes isn't really a good clue. Like, she's not really
Oh,
famous
no. Back in the 90s, when Daisy was 20-something-year-old
You
Daisy.
would know.
Woo!
Right. Okay. Sol de Mexico.
He has two first names.
Okay.
Luis Miguel.
Okay, keep going.
That's his name.
That's
Oh,
his name.
okay, that's him. Luis Miguel.
I have no
Luis
idea who he is
Luis
either.
Miguel.
No. It would be a hard one, but I'm thinking Cappy might know because this dude is an international playboy. So you would, Cappy style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was back there talking with Laura, and I found this list that our good friend Gustavo Arellano wrote 5 years ago.
Shout out Gustavo.
Yep, for the LA Times, about 10 of the best songs that you can hear that are Christmas time, but with the in Spanish twist. So we're going to mix them up today just to get going.
Great.
And a chance for Morales to do less work.
And I love the fact that you came in today to the show because I'll just say this. Beto and I are so hot, okay? We are such good-looking guys.
Yes.
Okay? That they can't just keep us on radio. So we're simulcasting on YouTube right now.
Which I just found out, which is good.
And you, Beto, look very festive today.
Yeah.
Team Mexico hat.
I got a Team Mexico hat that I bought in the airport in Guadalajara.
See?
Then I got
shout out.
Yeah, then I got this sweater from the Clinton Elotes. The Clinton Lumberjacks, they used to be a minor league team in Clinton, Iowa.
So elotes is not the
corn.
Spanish way of saying Yates. Clinton Yates.
No.
Clinton elotes.
So you know when the minor league teams, they'll have that weekend where all the names get changed to something in Spanish.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Chupacabras, the Gaucho, the Caballo, whatever it is.
Right.
The Clinton Elotes. So look, the corn, and it's a Christmas sweater. So there it is right there.
Dude,
so,
looking dope.
Yeah.
Dope
AF, right?
Yes, very AF. Now, I also would like to be festive today and in the holiday spirit. Now, I think I told you guys all this last year. I have one green pair of pants. They don't really fit properly, okay? They're too tight in the legs. They kind of look like bell bottoms. And frankly, if I'm being honest, I can't even button the top button. But once a year, I rock these green pants. Beto, what do you think of these?
This is great radio.
I feel like you wore them on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, these are St. Patrick's pants.
Yeah, he did.
These are your Cinco de Mayo pants. They do a bunch. But you really can't button? Let's see.
No, I'm too fat.
Let's see.
No.
Let's see.
He's going to show.
Oh, wait for the camera. Let's see the panza.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh, he really
my
can.
God.
I can't believe you showed that.
I know. I was like, I can't believe you showed that either.
Neither did I. I thought he would stand up and be like, oh, no. Oh,
disgusting.
FCC guidelines.
Yo,
right
you're
there.
not disgusting. Let's not do that.
No, it was disgusting.
No.
Yeah.
Let's not
It's
be
gross.
that negative
Look at
about
that.
ourselves.
Look at
Cappy
that.
Dunlap over here.
Ugh, I just saw it on YouTube. Disgusting.
Absolutely terrible.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Horrible.
Yeah. Hey, but you
So,
look good, though.
Thank you.
You
I'm
look
feeling
good.
very festive
Yeah,
today.
you are.
Feeling
You
very
are.
festive. My kids, of course, we celebrate Hanukkah, and we we stand around the menorah in the evening and we light the candles and we say the prayers and we all have dinner together. It's a lovely thing. My kids are like, Dad, what's up? Like, how about the blue and white? I mean, represent. What's going on? I'm just like, wait a second. Red, green, and white is just festive, right? It just feels Christmassy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. You're good.
All right. Well, that's
You're
my
good.
deal.
It looks good, Cappy.
All
We took
I'm
the
t-
picture on the front of the Christmas tree with
Yeah.
Jorge and everything. And
Yeah.
Lindsay jumped in. We're good, man. We got everybody.
Telling you right now, if I don't have like 300-400 people watching on YouTube in the next like 15 minutes, I'm shutting this thing down today.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
That's
You
what-
want the attention.
No, that's what
Relax.
Sedano would say, but you made me sit in Sedano's seat. I don't want to sit in Sedano's seat. I wanted to sit in my seat.
Are you on billboards?
He is.
Yeah, then you slide over to the A chair, beer.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah,
is that
you get vacation
if-
days, you slide over.
if
the
they
big boy
don't,
chair.
if I don't get a whole bunch more people watching on YouTube, I'm out of this thing.
They're driving. Leave them alone.
shutting it down
Who
like-
cares? Just do the show, baby. Let's
Trying
go.
to tell everybody how hot we are, how festive we look. All right, let me do this.
How do you do this, Laura and Lindsay? How do you do this every day? Every day.
How do you girls handle this?
Handle what?
Handle this.
What? What's
all,
this?
all of this right here.
It's like,
I don't know. I mean, I ask myself that every day, and I think Laura does too. But
I
you know,
know,
here we
Laura.
are.
Laura, do you do this?
Do what?
Do you ask about, like, how do I do this every day? How do I deal with this?
People ask me that a lot.
They do?
Actually, that is true. People do ask, how do we do it? And I was like, you know what? It's not that hard.
see, at least with Sedano, he like reins you in. I can't do that.
Oh, I can. I rein both of them in.
No,
Like, I ain't got a
no
problem.
you
Yes,
don't.
I do.
I listen. No, you don't.
Yes,
you think
I do.
you do. No,
well,
you
I
don't.
instigate a lot. I'm in Sedano's ear a lot.
Yeah, you're in the ear too much, man. Cappy, let's go, baby. What are we gonna do?
So here's the thing.
Let's talk about La Jolla Country Day.
Really?
No.
Okay. Why would we do that?
Great basketball team.
Listen, speaking of great basketball teams, I didn't see one last night.
No.
Okay? You
And
said
we're not gonna see them for a while.
you said you fell asleep in the first quarter.
I was just tired.
I understand. You had a long day.
But when I
Flight-
saw the starting lineup,
yeah,
you look at this. And what's going on here? Like
Yeah.
you know that the Lakers are hurt, And, no AD, Russell Westbrook is out. You're going to expect that. Because Russell, whatever he is to you, whatever opinion you may think of Russell or the Brody, you know that he's going to be a dog every single night. And when he plays his 40 minutes, he's going to battle. He's going to shoot you into a game, shoot you out of the game. But no matter what, you're going to get max effort from Russell Westbrook. And that can be contagious with other guys. Yeah. Yesterday, well, you look around, you're like LeBron and...
Right. So here's the thing. AD's out, Russ is out, and don't underestimate one other guy in all of this, Austin Reeves being out. Yeah. I'm not saying that Austin Reeves there's a big four. I'm just saying that Austin Reeves is also a winning caliber sort of young player. Last night, when you think about this lineup, especially when it gets into crunch time, there's an 11-2 Sacramento run on the floor for the Lakers. LeBron, Wenyen Gabriel, Max Christie, Pat Bev, and Troy Brown. Those guys right there, 4 guys on the floor with LeBron. Beto, those are the Lakers last night when Sacramento's pulling away. When Sacramento's really pulling away because it's an 18-2 run, here's who comes out of a timeout. Dennis Schroeder, Thomas Bryant, Max Christie, Pat Beverly, and Lonnie Walker. Those 5 dudes came out of a timeout after an 18-2 run, and Beto, those are the Lakers.
Right now, yeah. And normally what I've been doing, like I told you a couple months ago, I just stopped using Twitter as much, and I only use it when the show's on, so I can incorporate myself into the circle of trust.
Which you do a very nice job of, by the way. You're good. Like the unofficial mayor.
I'm like the ombudsman of Sedano Kap. And yesterday, because I missed the first half of the Laker game, all right, let me catch up and see what's going on. Lakers Twitter was not upset yesterday. It was more of, this is how we got to deal with it. Golden Knight FX, who does a great job on Twitter. He does a great merchandise. His tweets out there. Lakers Nation, seeing those tweets. And it was the attitude of, this is what we got because this is what we created. As far as the organization, the lack of depth that you have is very evident because you're very top heavy. 1, 2, 3. After that, what do you got? And Austin Reeves is great. Austin Reeves is good to watch. But when you're looking and you're saying, man, we're missing Austin Reeves tonight, it's going to be tough.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. If he's your 4th guy, if it's LeBron, if it's AD when healthy, LeBron, Russ, and then Austin Reeves, hey, no disrespect to my man.
Of course.
But seriously, this is who the Lakers are. Do you realize later in the game, after this 18-2 run, the next lineup was LeBron, Nunn, Lonnie, Wenyen Gabriel, and Pat Beverly. LeBron's on the floor with those 4 guys. Hey, listen, I like Lonnie Walker. I think he's a really fun, athletic player. I thought Pat Bev was going to add some attitude to this team. Wenyen Gabriel,
he has some attitude, but he's not supposed to be scoring for you and doing a bunch of things.
Wenyen Gabriel, I like him.
Do you even know who Wenyen Gabriel is?
Yeah, I know who he is because I see him on the Lakers. But I don't really know who he is, like as a man, as a human being, as a person.
Laker fans, we have the hardcores who are going to know every single detail about him. The guys like Sliwa.
Yeah.
The casual fan, the one who supports the Lakers, who's there, they know what's up. Do you think they know who Wenyen Gabriel is?
No. Let me ask you another question.
Do you think they know who Michael Nunn is?
How about this? How about Max Christie? Does anybody here know who Max Christie is?
It's our job to know. Yeah.
No. Here he is. He was he was the Lakers' 2nd-round draft choice this year
at Michigan State.
Right. So Max Christie is on the floor, probably looking at LeBron like, "Oh my God, I'm on the floor with LeBron. Hey LeBron, tell me what to do."
Too much like that. You're in the NBA. You're not going to be fawning over your guy like that. But I get what you're saying with him. It's more of, wow, if I'm playing, that means there's a bunch of injuries to me, to our team. So what am I doing here? And the thing with the Lakers right now, you have no chance to make an excuse because nobody cares. You still have to perform. And the way that they were lighting that beam in Sacramento yesterday.
Light that beam. Light that beam.
That was like, we want tacos at Staples Center. Now crypto. But that's what it is, because for when the Lakers show up, it doesn't matter what their record is. It doesn't matter who's playing or who's not playing. For those small city teams, this is their NBA Finals because they can say, we beat the Lakers. We beat LeBron. That's what they matter. Because my cousin who lives in Sacramento, no clue about basketball. Doesn't care. He went to the game last night to see the Lakers.
Right, because an event came to town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has no idea what the name of that arena is. He had no idea about the Beam because I texted him, like, what's up with the Beam? What are you talking about? But he went to see the Lakers. And he texted me and said, are they this bad?
They're this bad.
Yeah, and this is a guy who doesn't watch sports.
They're this bad. But here's the thing about AD. Doesn't everybody kind of feel like it wasn't a matter of if, but it was more a matter of when? Isn't that the way you feel about AD? I want to get to that. And, hey, I got to wish a mazel tov to Jeanie Buss. I'm going to explain that because it gives me a lot of hope, guys. What happened for Jeanie Buss?
What, they got blown out?
No.
They have a bunch of injuries on the team?
I'm going to tell you why mazel tov to Jeanie Buss.
Mazel tov's congratulations.
Yes,
right?
and why this gives me tremendous hope. Stick around. Beto's in. It's Sedano and Kap on 7.
Favorite gift giver here in the office is John Ireland because he's rich and he gives you money.
It's really easy. John Ireland. He gives you money and he gives you a decent amount of it.
Emily, she gives the best gifts. She's thoughtful and gives it consideration. It's not quick and easy. She's a good gift giver.
Clinton Yates. He gives amazing gifts.
Raj just got, last year a guy got me some bourbon, so I think Travis kind of knows what to get.
I think Mason. He and I have a lot of similar interests. I'll just leave it at that.
Greg Bergman.
John Ireland is the guy. He's got the dough. He's got the gated community. I think I'd get the best gift from him.
I would like to get something from Chris Morales.
Definitely Scott Kaplan because he gives you gifts from his friends' companies and then asks you to post about it on social media.
Scott Kaplan, because it'll have cited written all over it, or going to be some bad material robe kind of thing he gave us last year, whatever it was.
Don't even finish the question. Sliwa.
Bird, because he doesn't stock his fridge very well, so I don't think he'd be that good at giving gifts.
I think Taylor probably is not going to care that much, so I'm going to go Taylor on that one. I'll go Taylor.
Sorry, Emily, but you probably just try to give me a Spotify account. I don't want that.
Steve Mason.
Alan Sliwa, no question. Alan Sliwa, don't want a gift from him. I don't think he's got good taste. He's got a Pixel phone. I mean, come on.
How about you behind the phone there, behind the camera?
What color is Rudolph's nose?
Come on, Keith.
It's red.
It's red.
There you go. Who did Michael Jackson see kissing Santa Claus?
His mother.
No, mommy.
Mommy.
I saw mommy.
A mother, but I said mother, mommy,
Claus.
same thing.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Mommy, mother, kissing Santa
it's
Claus.
mommy. It's not mother.
Well, it's the same thing.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, that's right. Feliz Navidad. I knew that in elementary school. What am I thinking?
You worked with producer Jorge for years. He
Yeah,
taught you.
true.
He taught you.
Name Santa's reindeers.
Oh boy.
Oh God, yeah. So you got Rudolph, Pixar or somebody like that? Blixen.
Donner.
No,
By the one and only Beto Duran.
No.
Take it away, producer Laura.
Blixer or Flixer or something.
We got Rudolph.
Flixer. I don't know.
Well, I had to improvise. The one that I had next, Beto needs to be here, so. No shot, you know who this is, huh?
I'm going to guess this is Los Boogies?
No.
That's like your only possible guess, I feel like.
It's funny because the song that I was going to play, the song that I was going to play for you, like I said, Beto needed to be here.
Okay.
Oh, why are you playing it when I'm not here?
Well, that's why I didn't play that one. I played this one because I picked
What
this
is
one. MS.
You're playing banda for this dude? Yeah, we got a 3-hour show. Mix it up, girl. Give him a white song. Let him help it.
Yeah, I mean, give me like Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song or something.
Okay, I'll sneak it in for you.
Yeah, sneak it in because now he's going to be expecting one every single time.
It's okay. They're all Spanish.
Oh,
I'm not
they
here
are?
tomorrow. Yes.
I have a few requests that I have also.
I was like, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so
We
my
can't-
twist
we-
is
hey,
in
hey,
here.
hey.
You're not going to be here?
No.
Who's coming in for you tomorrow?
Billy Briones.
Hey, we cannot give Cappy too much Spanish because it's going to inundate his head.
It's not for Cappy. It's for me.
Yeah, it's not your show. It's Cappy and Sedano. Okay, so
I know.
you got to remember if
And
we
the
give
people
him
like it.
if you
Yes,
give
they
him
do.
too much Cappy Espanol, what's going to happen is he's going to become Juan Kaplan, And all of a sudden, he's going to be like, me. He's going to be over there.
Well, me is English, pero you know.
No, yeah, Mimi is Español también.
Me, Cappy, me, amigo.
Español también. No, usually I have my Google Translator on should I need it in the middle of the show.
Do you really have it?
I usually have it on. I closed it, but I'm going to reopen it just in case I need it.
No.
How do you say it? Let me hear Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rocks in Español.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it was the song.
Yeah. I wanted to play you one that my mom played a lot when I was younger, but again, I needed.
All right. Can we get a Willie Nelson next segment? Mix it up for Cappy.
Like I said, a little Adam Sandler, you know?
Some classics like I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
A hippopotamus?
Or you never heard that? Like, that's a little kid song.
Sounds like some white stuff to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like
some white stuff.
Sounds like some white people stuff to me.
What's the other one? Like, all I want for Christmas is my two friends. Something else, you know.
I mean, I'll play some Boyz II Men, but
Boyz II Men, BBD.
No, we should play All Holiday.
No, Boyz II Men has like a Let It Snow song and stuff, you know.
We'll get there, Cappy. 3 hours, baby.
Yeah, listen, let me wish a mazel tov to Jeanie Buss, though.
Yes.
You know, you were wondering why I wanted to wish her this. You know, it was announced that Jeanie Buss, the owner of the Lakers, the governor of the Lakers, is engaged to actor, comedian, former sports talk radio host, Jay Moore.
Yeah,
okay.
And listener to 710.
Jay Moore, listen, I got to say that if Jay Moore can marry Jeanie Buss, this gives me tremendous hope in my life.
Cappy, we had a conversation about this, actually.
Yeah.
Because I did a What You Need to Know on it. And when Clinton was here, he asked Beto, I wonder what that wedding would be like. Imagine all, like, the star-studded
we did this
people.
yesterday. That's right.
And I was like, I feel like Cappy, like, knows Jay Moore. Maybe he would get an invite. Don't you know him?
No, there's no way.
I don't know him well enough to get an invite.
Told you.
But I definitely have had many experiences with Jay Moore over the years. Long time ago, really. I mean, it's been
Bob Sugar, right?
It's been a lot. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen or run into Jay Moore. But he was getting into sports radio, you know, back in the day, and he did a national sports talk radio show for many years. He worked with my old partner down in San Diego for a long time on Fox. He worked with these guys in New York that I worked with at one time.
He's done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and I've been to plenty of his shows and been backstage. Blah blah blah.
Didn't he fill in for Jim Rome a lot too?
Yes,
I think back in the day. So if Jay Moore can get engaged to Jeanie Buss, this gives me real hope in my life.
For what?
I have predicted, Beto, on these airwaves, that I will eventually date and potentially be engaged to Jennifer Aniston. Now, if Jay Moore...
Cap.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to stay out of this.
Why? Stay out of what?
I hope you do.
Don't you guys think that Jay Moore getting engaged to Jeanie Buss gives me hope that me and Jennifer Aniston could maybe one day do a beautiful thing?
I think so, but I do want to just point out that, like,
you have a girlfriend?
Jeanie Buss and Jennifer Aniston they're not in the same world, so I feel like the chances of you guys intermingling with each other are a lot different than her chances of intermingling with Jay Moore.
Yeah, Jay's been a long-time Laker fan. When the Lakers changed their uniforms, remember when they went to the different kind of cut? Mm-hmm. He's the guy that modeled them. He's been around Laker games forever, so they didn't know each other. So how do you find Jennifer Aniston without being creepy?
I don't know yet. Here's how I think it's going to happen. Here's how I think it's going to go down.
So you think you got a shot?
I think it's going to be very organic. I think we're going to be having dinner one night at the same place. I'm going to see her, and I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to go in and try and make it happen. You know, because I'm going to have one shot, one opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
I love your confidence.
You got one shot. You got one opportunity. You know, failure is not an option.
You really do believe this is the thing.
Well, you think Jay Moore thought he was going to get engaged
but at least
to the owner of the Lakers?
At least he knew her. He's known her for over a decade.
I mean,
They've been around.
Jay
They're
Moore's
friends.
a big star. He was on Saturday Night Live. He was in what was Jerry Maguire. He was on all these shows. I mean, he had his own national radio show for all these years. He was on the Fox NFL pregame show. I get it. Jay Moore's a big star, okay? Compared to me. But
I'm just more, how are you going to find her?
When worlds collide, Beto.
Your world isn't, you're not in the same atmosphere as her. How are you going to find her?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure.
See, this is me hypothetically. You know, Jay probably was at the Laker game, knew Jeanie, They'd be around. They'd go to the chairman's room. You know, the little.
He probably did like his Christopher Walken impression. He's like, "Hey, Jeanie, check out my Christopher Walken." You
know, when you're in the friend zone, you get out of the friend zone, and then you're this and that. You're building to it. I'm not saying this would happen with Jay, but you've seen that where girls are like, oh, you know what? Over the years, okay, yeah, why not? We'll go to lunch. We'll hang out. You have no shot.
I just thought of something.
You won't even be in the same area.
But wait, I just thought of something. Hasn't Jay Moore and Jennifer Aniston, haven't they been in a movie or two together? Come on. Yes? For sure.
Hold on. Jay used to call in back when I used to produce the late Joe McDonald show.
Okay, late great. Shout out.
2004. Yeah. He used to call in, and he would come in and be a host.
You looking for Jay's number?
Yeah, I think I'm looking for it.
Okay, look for Jay's number. See if you got it. I'll look.
No, I don't have it.
You don't have it?
Different
phone. Oh, Bergman was just in here. I bet he has it. He used to produce his show, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he was at Fox.
Okay, I don't have it either. What if this, though?
What a comment.
What if
Cap has a chance, then I have a chance with Lindsay. You're giving people false hope.
No.
You probably have a better chance with Jennifer than these people have with Lindsay.
Listen, if Jay Moore can get engaged to Jeanie Buss, and just somebody has to cross-check this.
I'm looking right now.
Jay and Jennifer have been in a movie together.
I don't think they have.
I guarantee it.
I don't think they have.
I guarantee they've been in a movie together.
Cappy, to Beto's point, you don't have the same pedigree as Jay Moore because, listen to some of these titles. Okay, look at his IMDb page.
But Cappy's personality makes up for it.
Sure, but you've never been in
What movies have I not been in?
You haven't been in The Adventures of Pluto Nash.
No.
You have never been in The Groomsman. You've never been in Christmas Do-Over. Or what about Leisure Suit Larry? You've never been in that?
Nope.
You know what movie he was in? Blow. That was a great movie.
Yeah. He was in Blow? Who was he in Blow?
No, wait, was it Blow?
No, he wasn't.
You know what Jay Moore's never been in?
Movies.
You know what Jay Moore's never been in?
He's been in The Mick.
Yeah,
in this studio.
No, he never been in Stable Wars.
You're right.
My old reality TV show. He never been in that.
I just,
You got him on that one, Ken.
Yeah.
But wasn't this supposed to be congratulations to him? Did you say Mazel Tov?
Yeah, Mazel Tov.
And you've turned it into you.
A him thing, yeah.
Mazel Tov to Jeanie Buss. Mazel Tov to Jay Moore. But Jay Moore, you are inspiration for guys like me.
No, he's famous. You're not.
That is true.
Famous people marry famous people.
That is true. But
whenever you see somebody super famous marry somebody who's not, usually that person's pedigree or their resume is George Clooney's wife. Wasn't she working for the UN? What do you got?
I mean, I got a couple things.
Wait, Cappy.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
They were in a movie together.
What movie?
And in fact, he played her on-screen love interest in the movie Picture Perfect from 1997.
Yes.
And according to Jay Moore, Jennifer Aniston, being on set with her was one of the worst experiences of his career.
So people change. Or maybe he was playing hard to get at the time.
Or maybe he really wasn't in her level of actor at the time.
He said she was clearly unhappy with my presence.
Yeah,
and made it very obvious.
Oh, then you do have a chance.
See,
you do have a chance.
I'll be like, I'm the anti-Jay Moore.
What's that line in the movie? Oh, he's like a fungus. He just kept on growing and growing, and you're there.
Well, maybe that's the case. But listen, all I'm saying is this: we all find inspiration in our own ways. Okay, I am finding inspiration that Jay Moore is engaged to Jeanie Buss. And therefore, I am now of the opinion, more so than ever before, that someday I will run into Jennifer Aniston, could date her, and possibly be engaged to her. That is not out of the realm of possibility.
Yes, it is. You have no shot. You'll never be in the same room with her.
Never say never, Beto.
Where?
Don't crush his dreams.
Where is she right now? Where does she live? And the movie I'm thinking about with Jay is Go. That's the movie. All right, so where would you ever be in the same room as Jennifer Aniston?
Maybe we're having dinner one night in Beverly Hills somewhere.
You don't go to Beverly Hills.
On occasion,
Go to Nobu.
Maybe I go to Craig's.
No, you don't.
Maybe I go to Dantana's.
You don't. She's not going to Dantana's.
Why not? What's wrong with Dantana's?
That's too old school.
No,
right there.
that's exactly why she'd want to go there.
You got to go somewhere super healthy, earthy.
Okay, tell me. Give me some opinions.
I don't know. I don't go to those places. I go get tacos, bro.
Yeah, well, how come we couldn't get Don Cuco with some tacos here tonight?
Because it was 3 o'clock when you told me let's go to East LA to get tacos. We have a show at 4.
Well, we could have gone closer.
No, Cap.
All right.
So just get it out of your head. No shot with Jennifer Aniston.
Disagree.
Where will you meet her?
In a restaurant.
How are you going to approach somebody who's having dinner, who's a celebrity, who will probably be in a private room?
Let's presume for a moment she's in a public room.
There's no chance she's going to a public room.
Yes, she is.
She's going to a private room to get away from people like you.
No.
Yes.
No. We'll tell the story forever. You know, oh my God, I was in this restaurant. She was in this restaurant. We had
Where's
no idea.
Rachel in all of this?
She's with me. She's right there. Oh yeah, she's with me. Yeah.
I mean, we know how that goes, guys.
Oh, she's with me. Me.
Swing, right? That's what
Hey,
we
what?
say.
Hey, what?
Hey, I'm not knocking it if it's your thing, dude. Do you, boo?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
So the Angels, Ohtani,
yeah.
Lakers, woo!
All right, coming up.
Thursday Night Football,
yeah.
woo!
Was AD a matter of if or was it always a matter of when? I want to get to that story. Coming up, Beto's in. This is Sedano and Kap. What we all need to know is next. This is 710 ESPN.
What color is Rudolph's nose?
Come on, Keith. It's red.
It's red. There you go. Who did Michael Jackson see kissing Santa Claus?
His mother.
No, mommy.
Mommy.
I saw mommy.
A mother, but I said mother, mommy,
Santa
same thing.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Mommy, mother, kissing Santa
it's
Claus.
mommy. It's not mother.
Well, it's the same thing.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, that's right. Feliz Navidad. I knew that in elementary school. What am I thinking?
You worked with producer Jorge for years. He
Yeah,
taught you.
true.
He taught you.
Name Santa's reindeers. Oh boy.
Oh God, yeah. So you got Rudolph, Pixar or somebody like that? Blixen.
Donner?
No, not the Donner.
No?
No. Oh. No. Blixer or Flixer or something.
We got Rudolph.
Flixer. Man, I don't remember.
Finish the lyrics. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
My Christmas. No, my Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but finish the lyrics.
All I want for
you Christmas is you. Yeah, Mariah. I knew it was Mariah.
Good job, Keith.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks for tuning in each and every single morning on 710 ESPN.
He took you off of the intro there, Cap.
Yeah, why so?
Whoa.
On the
breaking
Sedano
news?
show. Wow.
No, that was probably me putting the wrong one. My bad. But I got it from my normal hotkey, so I don't know.
My bad, y'all.
Actually, why? I got
My
it from
B.
my normal
I
hotkey.
think it's funny.
I do too.
I like it. Just
Same.
kidding, Cap. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Tough crowd.
JK, my B.
Talk to us. What do we need to know?
What you need to know is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Well, guys, earlier today, the NFL announced a multi-year agreement with YouTube to stream its Sunday ticket package beginning next season. Not this coming season, but the 2023-24 season. YouTube will reportedly pay roughly $2 billion a year for the rights, and the deal runs for 7 years. So the Sunday ticket will be available as an add-on package on YouTube subscription services, which are YouTube TV and YouTube's primetime channels. And depending on a viewer's location, it will consist of all of the out-of-market Sunday regular season NFL games. But
Really?
pricing has not yet been determined.
I had YouTube TV when it first came out. I kind of dug it, but I'm never home enough to actually use it. So I canceled it, but I like it. I dig it. If I'm able to do this on my phone, I might subscribe to it. That's the thing, because you got money on things. You want to see what's going on. Siciliano giving you updates, and it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before you figure this out, and then you get it for $2 billion.
So are you saying that YouTube
TV?
Yeah, YouTube TV gets what DirecTV had.
Yep. So the Sunday Ticket was only available on DirecTV.
Right.
That's why you have Siciliano and the Sunday Ticket, and then that's why your boy Scott Hansen is on all the other providers like Spectrum, whatever it is you got for your cable provider.
Yeah.
That's where you get Scott Hansen.
So I watch Red Zone though on my phone.
But Red Zone is different than Sunday Ticket.
But Sunday Ticket comes with the Red Zone.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so you got to figure YouTube is going to have the Red Zone, all the games, and they'll have the Sunday Ticket, but they'll have the Siciliano Sunday Ticket.
Yes. Which has been exclusive to DirecTV.
Right. But the Scott Hansen Sunday Ticket is the one that is on the...
Like if you have Comcast, if you have Spectrum, whatever it is.
Right, but what about, like, I use my phone on Sundays. I use the NFL app, and I watch the Sunday Ticket. I watch Red Zone on my phone app, and it's always Scott Hansen. I wonder if it's connected to my cable.
But Red
It's got to be your cable.
Yeah, because Red Zone is different. It's a channel that is offered by
DirecTV only.
But Red Zone, no. You can get Red. I thought you can get Red Zone on regular. You're saying Comcast, whatever, can't you?
That's where you get Scott Hansen.
Yeah,
right. The Scott Hansen version of it.
Yeah.
But like the Sunday Ticket means that you can watch any of the games.
Exactly. Sunday Ticket means you get Siciliano and you get all the out-of-market games.
You can watch any game at any time.
You hear that, Siciliano? It's like we get you and all the games.
Yeah.
Okay?
So if you want to watch the fish, go Dolphins, and you're in LA, you better go to YouTube TV.
So I talked to Andrew about this and when Sedano comes
He's not going to
back.
say anything.
I like YouTube TV also, though. Like, so I have it. I don't pay for it, but I have it. I mean, I use Rachel's account.
Exactly. You don't even know what it is.
But you know what happened recently, Beto? I always turn on my TV.
You got logged out and you don't let her get back in.
Correct. Correct. So what happened was she changed her password. And I go to use the Apple TV, and it asks me for her password. Now I don't know it because she changed it. I didn't want to ask her.
Cappy 1234.
So then, you ready? So then I like almost go to start my own YouTube TV account. I'm like, no, I don't want to start my own account. I'm already using hers. And now I can't get out of the one that they're trying to get me to start a new one to go back to hers.
What goes on in that brain of yours?
And,
I mean,
and you
a beautiful mind.
It's called logging out.
Well, but you want to know something? I'm going to tell you guys something. You guys are going to be proud of me. Because I can't get back into YouTube TV right now, and I am still currently able to get into HBO Max, I'm watching this whole Miss Cleo documentary that you guys recommended to me.
Did you watch it?
I'm watching it. I'm going to sleep to it every night. I watch like 15 minutes
it's not
and
that
then
long.
I
You're watching
pass out.
you got HBO Max?
Yeah.
Have you watched White Lotus?
No.
Oh, that's such a Cappy show.
Really? White Lotus?
Oh, yeah, on HBO?
That's my favorite show ever.
Stifler's Mom?
Ever.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons.
Season 2 is unbelievable.
Season
it's
2
incredible.
just finished. It's in Italy.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's what you need to know. You don't need the music anymore. Cappy, you got to get on White Lotus.
White Lotus.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Michael Imperioli from Sopranos is on there.
Love him.
You know what? Tell me he's not Cappy. Lindsay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Older man checking out young girls.
What do you mean older man?
He's got billions of dollars.
Who's an older man?
You.
Older than who? I'm not old.
He's in his 50s getting girls in their 20s.
Okay, that sounds hot.
Wait a minute,
freaking
time out. There is a caveat to that, though, Beto. We don't know
Well,
spoilers.
Let's keep it simple for Cappy.
Okay, no spoilers.
Let's keep it simple.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I feel like, because my sister loves these type of shows too, and it's one of those shows where like everything comes together in the last episode, and like the
Yes.
whole season, there's all this stuff building up and all this suspense.
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like you'd watch it and be like, no, this is too confusing.
No. He'll get it. He'll get into it because all the adult scenes.
I'm watching.
There's
Listen,
a lot of sex.
I'm
in it.
watching Miss Cleo because you guys said the Miss Cleo documentary was something that you guys think I
So
should watch.
good.
And I'm gonna get to Hulu, and I'm gonna get to this God forbid documentary
So
that you guys
You-
want to watch.
You'd like
So
that
good.
way
Yeah.
more than the Miss Cleo
That's
one because
true.
it has to
Cappy.
do a lot with
Yeah.
sports.
White Lotus, bro.
White
Oh,
Lotus.
it's
Get
so
after
good.
it.
That's my favorite show ever right now.
Wow.
Season 2. Just go to Italy. They're there. Rich people getting drunk and hammered. I, mean,
I
what more
watched
do
it
you
3
need?
times, the whole season. I watched it 3
Yeah.
times.
It's your favorite show ever right
Yeah.
now.
Cappy, you want to go and talk about being billionaires and all that other stuff? These guys are living your life.
Okay.
They jump on boats. They go to islands. They hang out. It's the Cappy. It should be White Cappy.
White Lotus, White Cappy. That's what you need to know.
Yeah, baby.
It's brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Okay. All right. So I said this to you before the break.
What you got?
The Anthony Davis thing.
Oh, we're still going to talk about Anthony
Just
Davis?
for one last second.
I want to talk about football.
You do?
No.
Oh, because there's a game coming on here really soon.
It is, right?
Jets and the Jaguars, which, by the way...
And it's going to be a snow game?
I mean, this is the kind of game that you would look at 3 weeks ago and go, ugh, I don't need to see this game. But all of a sudden, Jacksonville's playing competitive.
There are.
Could win their
division. They came back last week.
Right. And the Jets, who thought they were a playoff team a couple weeks ago, still have this ongoing quarterback controversy.
And what's the weather like, too? It's supposed to be like a snow game, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I know this. The East Coast is getting ready.
They're getting pounded.
To just get, just dumped on. The Midwest, I looked at the weather this morning because somebody was telling me, yo, you following this big snowstorm that's happening? I'm like, I don't even know what's going on.
In New York right now, 100% rain. It's going to be raining the entire game.
Okay.
Jacksonville on the road against the Jets. The Jets are all a little suspect. Jacksonville's up there. They're used to rain, right? People from Florida? You can play in the rain, right?
Sure.
Snow's a little different. Cappy.
I don't want to play in any snow.
Cappy, what are we doing in there?
I don't know. I'm just looking right. We should make a little wager, shouldn't we?
Absolutely.
Give me a little more information.
Okay, Jets 2.5-point favorites.
Okay.
Over under 36.5.
Okay.
Because of the weather.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm going over.
Over?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm going over.
Okay.
What are we betting?
We're going to bet that you're going to watch White Lotus.
Okay, White Lotus. Wait, I thought we were betting money.
Okay, well, you got all the money. How much you want to bet?
See, you seem like you were on some kind of an app, like you were getting ready to do something.
I would never go on an app, but if you want to look, it's 36.5.
You calling your guy? You want to put
I got a guy. Camacho! Where you at, Camacho?
Going to put a couple of dimes on this thing?
You guys are simply betting cookies.
No,
credits.
I'm betting right here that Cappy is going to watch White Lotus if it goes over. And if it goes under, he has to go Miss Cleo.
He will never watch them. He's been saying he's going to watch stuff, and it doesn't happen.
Wait a second.
No, but when it's a bet, he pays off.
But wait. You're going to love this. You ready for this?
Okay.
Guess what?
Did you finish Ted Lasso?
Not finished it, but I picked it back up.
Okay.
I picked it back
Season
up.
3's coming up. I got an update on it. I can't tell anybody, but Lindsay, I'll tell you in the break.
Coach Beard is in the nightclub, he was all
you're
distraught.
There? Okay, that episode's a little weird.
Yeah, that is a weird episode.
Skip through that episode.
Okay. Yeah,
but
you
but I
skip
did it. I watched back-to-back Ted Lasso episodes.
I am proud of you, though.
And I've watched some Ted Lasso.
Okay.
I've watched some Miss Cleo. I fall asleep to Miss Cleo every night. Call me. I've got this Jamaican accent. Nobody knows if I'm Jamaican or not. Man, I think it's hilarious. I'm enjoying the Miss Cleo thing, right?
I mean, it's not like it's multiple episodes.
Yeah,
it's one, 60
I know,
minutes.
but it's super boring, and I'm not
Really?
really
Then don't
understanding.
watch it.
No, I'm into it.
So that's why he watches the Lakers.
I'm into it, too. Yes, that's true.
I mean,
That
he
is
likes
its
bats.
its own documentary. The thing about Anthony Davis, and I'll just make it brief by saying this. The guy was giving us a taste of what he
really was.
is when he's fully healthy.
Mm-hmm.
He was that good for that extended period of time, where it's over the course of 15 games, he's averaging 34 points a game. The guy was unstoppable, and he's winning big-time matchups against the biggest star centers in the league, like the Joker and like the Freak. I mean, he's winning those matchups.
Yeah.
And
that's why you traded for him. You looked at him, you're like, okay. There was during that stretch where he was on fire, the prop bets that you can make on Anthony Davis, the number started he scored 30 points. That's where it was starting off, right? Usually. The more he got going in that zone, the prop bet started going to 33. And it became 35. And that's what they were expecting from him. And when the Vegas Sharps are expecting that from you, you're in a zone right there. So I think it was 3 games in a row where you look at the number of you know how they make all these crazy Anthony Davis scores 35 or more, Lakers win, LeBron has 8 assists, all these crazy funky bets that are the props where the numbers are just so ridiculous. You're like, nobody's gonna win that. But it was always hovering about what Anthony Davis is gonna do. And I like looking at those. I don't play them, but I like looking at them to see what the Vegas odds makers are doing, because Vegas can afford the lights for a reason, right? So they know what's going on. And you would see these kind of things. And it got to the point where Anthony Davis, if you were betting him to score over 30 points, you had to give money. You weren't getting odds on it. It was such of a gimme that he was going to do that. And it sucks because I like watching him play. And speaking with Michael Thompson earlier this year, he kept saying if Anthony Davis just forgets about the three-point line, gets in the paint and uses his size, work around.
Right.
And he did that.
Right.
And it was a week later where he started doing that. And I remember texting with Michael, and he turned around Told you.
Yeah.
That's what he is right now.
I was telling Sedano, Anthony Davis should never, ever, ever, not in practice, not in a game, not screwing around with his buddies. He should never shoot three-point shots.
Yeah, but that's not the game anymore. Everybody does it now.
I know.
Don't be that get off my lawn guy. The game's changed.
But he don't have that.
The game has changed.
But he doesn't have
But
that.
everybody does it.
But here's the thing. We knew, unfortunately, sadly, that he was giving you all this greatness. The likelihood of it lasting because of his injury history was such that rather than thinking...
We were waiting for it.
Right. Rather than thinking, this is who he is now.
It sucks.
Right. Instead...
Because I love watching the best athletes perform at the highest level. Because first of all, to find somebody who's 6'10", who can do that, so who can just figure things out, and the grace that he has when he's healthy. It's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful basketball. He and LeBron in that zone when they were playing the Celtics, even though they lost that game, still though, it was beautiful to watch. You're like, okay, this is why you give up the pick. This is why you do this stuff. But at the back of our head, we all were thinking, when's it going to happen?
Right.
When's it going to happen?
That's the unfortunate part.
Sucks.
Right. That we all were thinking when, not if. All right, stick around, everybody. I got to tell you a quick story. I was driving here today, and a friend of mine's on the phone, and he said the most outlandish, crazy thing I've heard. And I said,
He said it, not you.
Yeah. And I said, wow. And he said, why wow? I'm going to tell you what he said coming right back. This is Sedano and Kap on 710 ESPN.
Favorite gift giver here in the office is John Ireland because he's rich and he gives you money.
It's really easy. John Ireland. He gives you money and he gives you a decent amount of it.
Emily, she gives the best gifts. She's thoughtful and gives it consideration. It's not quick and easy. She's a good gift giver.
Clinton Yates. He gives amazing gifts.
Raj just got, last year a guy got me some bourbon, so I think Travis kind of knows what to get.
I think Mason. He and I have a lot of similar interests. I'll just leave it at that.
Greg Bergman.
John Ireland is the guy. He's got the dough. He's got the gated community. I think I'd get the best gift from him.
I would like to get something from Chris Morales.
Definitely Scott Kaplan because he gives you gifts from his friends' companies and then asks you to post about it on social media.
Scott Kaplan, because it'll have cited written all over it, or going to be some bad material robe kind of thing he gave us last year, whatever it was.
Don't even finish the question. Sliwa.
Berg, because he doesn't stock his fridge very well, so I don't think he'd be that good at giving gifts.
I think Taylor probably is not going to care that much, so I'm going to go Taylor on that one. I'll go Taylor.
Sorry, Emily, but you probably just trying to give me a Spotify account. I don't want that.
Steve Mason.
Alan Sliwa, no question. Alan Sliwa, don't want a gift from him. I don't think he's got good taste. He's got a Pixel phone. I mean, come on.
How about you behind the phone there, behind the camera?
Hey Rams fans, Travis Rogers here. You have got to get the new ESPN LA app. In fact, let's go down to the locker room and get a little help.
What's up, Rams fans? This is Matthew Stafford. React to the Rams on the new ESPN LA app.
This is Cooper Kupp of the Los Angeles Rams. Listen to all your Rams talk on the ESPN LA app.
You are just one tap away from Rams All Access. Travis and Slee, Mason and Ireland, and Sedano and Kap. Download it now on the App Store or Google Play.
Producer Laura. So there you go, Cappy. Don't whine at me that I don't do the work when Sedano's not here. Take it away, Producer Laura and Beto.
How lazy are you, Morales? You do one rejoin and call it a day. We already heard that rejoin, bro. Hanukkah. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can play Teammate,
See?
even though I had these songs, and because I'm not coming, but it's okay.
It's all, mix it up. Let's go. We got to give Cappy a little bit, man. We can't inundate with too much Espanol.
I got to say something about Adam Sandler. I saw him last weekend in Las Vegas at the Cosmopolitan. I go to a lot of comedy shows, and I love Adam Sandler. I didn't know what to expect going into it because he's not like a tour guy. He doesn't do a lot of stand-up. It was the best comedy show I've ever been to in my life.
Really? How long was he on stage?
2 hours.
Really? And just
Maybe
was he
that's
singing and guitar?
He did
and,
everything.
Yeah.
He started off with first of all, Rob Schneider opened for him, who was very funny. And then, he started off with just some random stand-up set, probably for 30, 45 minutes. And then he had some songs where He had, like this background, put on some funny sunglasses, and it was like a Beats Young Poppy situation.
He's made so much money.
And then he had like 7 or 8 guitars on stage and had a different guitar for every song.
Really?
It was crazy. And then he brought his daughters, who are like 12 and 14, who were there because, they're close to home. And they are amazing singers and sang a song that they had written. And they are fantastic singers.
Wow.
And he was like, thank you guys so much for being so nice to my girls. This is the first time they've ever like performed in front of a crowd. It was a great show.
That's super cool.
It was amazing.
I know he had just been out at Yamava 2 weeks ago.
He was there like the night before.
Right. Okay. So wow, that's. I wonder if he's like planning on some. Why wouldn't he? I mean, if you can get.
Was it a residency or what is it?
Well, no. He did like a 20 tour thing or 20 city tour.
Yeah.
And then, like 3 or 4 days ago, he announced that because it was mostly around here, like Southern California, like Phoenix, whatever. He announced like 2 or 3 days ago he's doing an East Coast tour now, and so he's got like 20 dates. He's going to be in like Columbus and Charlotte and Florida.
Dude, if Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are going out on the road and they're selling out every arena for multiple nights, I'm not saying that Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider are hardly the same two guys.
Listen,
okay, they're not the white guy versions of those two guys.
He was a million times better than Dave Chappelle, and I love Dave Chappelle.
All I'm saying is he can sell out arenas. That's all I'm saying.
100%.
I mean, why not do it
arenas?
if you can do it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was hard to get
How
tickets.
big is an arena?
I don't know, 12,000, 16,000, 18,000.
You're going to tell me Sandler's getting 18,000 at crypto?
I'm saying he could. Probably could. Yeah.
He definitely could. Yes, he could.
You don't think so?
He gets YouTube theater. He ain't getting.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Sandler's not giving you
Where do you
crypto.
play in Vegas?
Cosmopolitan.
And how big is that?
3,000-4,000.
Yeah, but I mean, it was hard to get tickets. They were
3,000-4,000.
expensive.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they were
I don't
on the
think he's
secondary market for twice as much.
But I don't think he's been trying to play these bigger venues.
No, he did.
He's not. He's playing Nokia theater. He's not going.
He said he had no idea what to
think so, huh?
expect. He said that he was bored, and now that his kids are teenagers, like he wanted,
Wants to go back to his roots. Wants to go perform on stage.
Right, and it was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It was great.
I'd like
so
to see
good.
it. I like to see it. Big Adam Sandler fan. See, I mean, when Jay Moore goes up to Jeanie and he does his Christopher Walken impression, when I find Jennifer, I'll try and do my Adam Sandler impression.
For what it's worth,
I gotta Google Christopher Walken.
I looked up
You don't know
his.
who that is?
No clue what you're talking about.
Well, if real quick with
Like his
Adam
impersonation.
Sandler.
Jay Moore does Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Christopher Walken's an actor. He's been in a bunch of stuff you've seen.
Adam Sandler is playing big arenas, just so you know.
Oh, that guy. He's from. He was in the movie with what's that? Christopher Walken.
How do you not know who Christopher Walken is?
He's not my kind of guy. He's 79 years old. Why would I know this guy? He was in
Everyone knows who he is.
Wedding Singers. I mean, Wedding Crashers. He was in that one.
How about like True Romance? Was he in True Romance? Does that sound right?
No idea. He was in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's the guy who's got the.
Okay,
watch.
I know the face. I know who it is. I just don't know.
So Jay Moore does a really good impression of him, and I'm saying that when I meet Jennifer Aniston, I'll do my Adam Sandler for her.
Yeah, a bunch of movies I've never seen. I mean, nothing against Christopher Walken. I know him from, Wedding Crashers. I know him from Pulp Fiction, but I didn't know the name. I don't really watch movies, so I'm not a big movie guy. Like, oh, that's such and such actor. That's not my style. Like,
just saying.
Close Range, Biloxi Blues, No Cleat.
Got to do something to meet Jennifer. That's all.
Yeah, we could do that. We could figure things out. Like, she's probably in Italy somewhere, man.
Probably.
Yeah, but you have no shot. Anyways, what's up?
So
your guy. What did your friend do?
I'm driving up here today. I'm driving up. A friend of mine calls me. And you ever have that moment where you're like, should I take this call? Like, it's not a number that pops
Why are
up.
you answering a phone call? You still answer? Yeah, of course you do.
I mean, it's pretty rare. It's pretty
like,
rare.
I'll answer Lindsay, who's today's boss. I'm going to answer boss's phone calls, but I'm not going to answer friends. Like, if you can't text me, I don't need to answer you.
Well, this guy, he called, and I was driving, and I was listening to Mason and Ireland, and I'm like, my choice is continue to listen to Mason and Ireland or take this phone call. Now, if I take it, I'm going to have to spend about 15 minutes.
I don't even answer my siblings' phone calls, and I know it's something important. Everything can be done via text.
Yeah. But I was driving.
Exactly. Everything can be done via text.
Okay. So I got to make a decision. Am I answering this guy's call or am I not answering this guy's call? And if I don't answer the call, at some point we're going to have a call. Okay? It just so happens
He's a caller.
I
Okay.
could take the call.
If you got callers in your friend Rolodex, get rid of them.
So he calls me up. I answer the call. I say, "Hey, Dave, what's going on, man? I'm with you, Dave." He starts telling me how things are going. He tells me, he goes, "Hey, I just sold this, and it's a really good payday for me, and this is going really great, and this is going really great." And then he says this to me.
So you called to brag?
No, not really. Not really. It's just that things were going well for him, and for the last probably 5 years that I've talked to him, nothing's ever going well. Okay?
So why are you answering the guy who's negative?
Well, it's not that he's negative. It's just that he's hit some hard times, you know? And he's trying to reinvent himself. He's trying to recreate himself, right? He's telling me, you know what? This is going good, and this is going good, and my wife is doing well.
Again, could have been could have been a text.
Okay? And then he says this phrase to me. He said, everything is as good as it can be. Everything is as good as it can be. And I went...
Is he Italian? What kind of accent is that?
No. Everything's as good as it can be. I said, whoa. And he goes, what? And I go, everything is as good as it can be. Is everything as good as it can be for you, Beto?
No.
Not me neither. So to hear a person, and he said to me, he goes, and you're talking to a guy who had a stroke 6 months ago. To hear a person that you know that's been down and out for a really long time, all of a sudden say everything's as good as it can be? Dude, I was really happy for him.
I feel like that's not necessarily a positive statement.
You don't think so, huh?
I think the way I would interpret it is, well, it's good as it can be.
Kind of, right?
Like, it's as good as it can be. Like, things...
Or is he just happy that the word...
Yeah.
It's as good as it can be. And I'm like...
How did he say it? Did he say it like that?
He said it in a very happy way. Like, you know what? Things have turned around for me.
Where did he put the emphasis, though? Was it they're
is
as
it
good as they
or
can
good?
be?
Like, which
everything is as good as it can be. Like, all of a sudden...
So now it's going to go downhill.
Well, okay. I'm so glad you said this because, true story, I was like, oh, my God, I hope this guy doesn't, like, drop dead tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like I have this terrible fear that he has found some satisfaction. Everything's perfect. Tomorrow he dies. You know, I was on the phone with him yesterday. He told me everything was perfect. Then he died.
Like, right now, who wins the World Series? That's as good as it can be because you've gotten to the top. Right? The Lakers? Not good right now. Padres? It's as good as it can be for right now in the offseason, but they still got to win the World Series. Right? You got to get after it. You got to have that parade. You know, you got to have your chain ready to go. So what's the point of the story?
The point of the story is, I'm glad you asked that question, Beto Duran. The point of the story is this. No matter what's going on in your life right now, okay? And even though you think you're on this downtrend and things aren't going right, and you're in rehab, and then you have a stroke, and you can't sell the stuff you're trying to sell, and you're not making money, and everything's going bad, all of a sudden, you know what? You keep battling. You keep fighting. You live to fight another day. And then all of a sudden, things get a little bit better. And then things get a little bit better. And then you know what? Things are as good as they can be. And I'm just telling you, I got the holiday spirit right now. Look at me. Red, green, white.
That story sucks.
No, that story don't suck. That story's awesome.
No.
That story's awesome.
What do you mean?
That story's great.
What's that got to do with you and I?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Things are as good as they can be.
Not as everything has to be about you guys. Most things actually.
The show is
about
about you. So,
that's not.
I don't get it. Why even bring that up?
I get it, Cappy. I feel like it's a good story. I relate. I'm just. I wish that I knew. It has me thinking. Like, this is a thinker question. Like, the way where do you put the emphasis on all these kind of things? It just makes me wonder what he meant by it.
I mean, good for him. But why is he calling you to tell you?
You know how
this?
some people are like, "Hey, man, how you doing? All good." Okay?
No, it's good.
Is all good? Really? Is everything all good? You know, or hey, man, how you doing? Living the dream. Are you?
I always say that.
I always say that.
Yeah,
I used to have a podcast called that.
Yeah?
And I do. Every single day I'm living the dream.
Okay.
This is amazing. I've never worked once in my life. This is great.
There's a guy who's been down on his luck for a long time. Alcohol rehab, stroke recently. He's had all kinds of hard times.
So it's bouncing his way.
It's bouncing his way.
Good.
And he said, things are as good as they can be. And I went, wow. And he was like, what? I'm like, things are as good as they can be. Like, he didn't say, yeah, things are pretty good. Things are as good as they can be. What do you think about that, Laura?
Hey, man, I can relate. So that, like, to me, like, I get where
but
Beto
what's it got with the show?
No, but look, in a whole real life sense thing, there's a lot of people that are going through some difficult-ish,
we
right?
all are.
Right, but it's not like a bad thing or a good thing that he shared it. It's just realness. It's realness to life. It's realness with every day and what we go through. Like, you know, we all, like, I'm very, very open about that on social media. Like, I'm very big on mental health, and it's like, it's okay to say, like, damn, today I don't feel good. And then when you do, it's like,
but it's a guy
you know?
we don't know. So,
but it's just, he's just giving him his props for being open about it.
Give him his flowers, dude.
That's it.
We needed 10 minutes on flowers?
Dude, give him flowers.
All you got to do is say, hey, a friend of mine called today. Felt great. It's good to hear the holiday spirit.
Yeah, but that's
here we
not
go.
what we do here.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
then
this
you
is
could be like, oh, the Lakers lost last night to the Kings.
No, if it would have been like somebody that we know and can relate to, then we could have piggyback off of it and be like, oh, that's great. Sedano called and hey,
I would argue that most of the things that we talk about this show have nothing to do with us.
I'm still lost on why this guy's calling
Well,
me.
my thing is, my whole thing
is he calling you because he needs Cap validation?
No, he called
or
me
did
because
he? How many
friend,
people did he?
right?
No, he said he was still trying to figure out if he should answer or not. So he's not really that close of a friend.
I knew that he had sent me something, and I knew that he asked me to do him a favor. It was a little hey king. So I knew at some point we were going to talk, and I thought I'll take the call.
See, this is the kind of call you're going to have with like people who you deal with every single day, like your day ones, your hardcore friends. You're like,
you don't question or answer the call. That's what you're saying.
Because
okay,
he was like, because if it. Believe me, when you're calling me,
person in my life. That's all.
Yeah, but you were still kind of hesitant
because
whether or not
I don't
you should.
know. I'm listening to Mason in Ireland. Do I want to have this call right
exactly.
now?
Because if it's your hardcore day one and you're really worried about him,
you pick up.
You're like, dude, what's up?
Yes,
or
I did.
You're like, hey, I'm ready to go. Like, no matter what, you don't hesitate
that's true.
on this.
I give you that.
Three rings.
If I saw someone call me that I haven't talked to in a long time, I would be extremely curious, and I would 1,000% answer it.
3 rings. 1 ring versus 3 rings.
See, but it wasn't he hasn't talked to him in a while. He's been talking to him, but he was a little sus if he should answer or not. He's like, you probably did a little, now what's got going on? Did you have a little hesitation?
No,
and
not like that.
Oh?
I just wasn't sure if I wanted to talk.
You really want to listen to Mason in Ireland that much?
I like Mason in Ireland.
More than your friend?
No.
Hesitation, see?
Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, stick around.
All I know is that anybody in this room calls me, I'm answering right away.
All right.
If I call you, you ain't answering.
If you're calling me because I know you got a reason. Cappy calls me, like when you texted me for tacos, I'm like, let me finish filling out my expense report.
Right, he goes like this. I go, yo, let's get some tacos pregame. He's like, yeah, I can't do it. I don't have time for you.
I was talking to Laura.
The thing here is it's not taco season. It's tamales and champurrados.
Yeah. Where are the tamales?
My mom's
¿Adonde los tamales?
Every corner.
En la casa de mi mamá.
Yeah, I was surprised. See, you probably thought he wanted tickets. You probably thought he was calling you for a hey king.
No, he was hey kinging me
today.
But he was reciprocating before I even hey kinged him.
Yeah,
it's weird. I know. All right, let me do this. Let me say to everybody that this weekend, now we're into the holiday season, right? I mean, we got.
What color is Rudolph's nose?
Come on, Keith.
It's red.
It's red. There you go. Who did Michael Jackson see kissing Santa Claus?
His mother.
No, mommy.
Mommy.
I saw mommy.
A mother, but I
kissing
said mother, mommy,
Santa
same
Claus.
thing.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Mommy, mother, kissing Santa
it's
Claus.
mommy. It's not mother.
Well, it's the same thing.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, that's right. Feliz Navidad. I knew that in elementary school. What am I thinking?
You worked with producer Jorge for years. He
Yeah,
taught you.
true.
He taught you.
Name Santa's reindeers. Oh boy.
Oh God, yeah. So you got Rudolph, Pixar or somebody like that? Blixen.
Donner?
No, not no Donner.
No?
No. Oh. No. Blixer or Flixer or something.
We got Rudolph.
Rudolph. Flixer. Man, I don't remember.
Finish the lyrics. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
My Christmas. No, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but finish the lyrics.
All I want
for you Christmas is you. Yeah, Mariah. I knew it was Mariah.
Good job, Keith.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks for tuning in each and every single morning on 710 ESPN.
For Radio Tinder. You can follow producer Lindsay at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Don't forget about our sponsor, Tequila Mandala. Always swipe right on Tequila Mandala. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, I'm getting my voice back.
Yeah, very nice.
Can kind of do it again.
I got a couple phone calls in the commercial.
What's going on?
He did.
I answered one. Head coach at Legacy High School in Southgate, Tony, called. And he's like, why are you answering? He goes, I'm watching you on YouTube right now. I said, I'll answer for you. And the 3 other people that call me, nope.
No chance, huh?
No chance.
Wait, they called you just because,
Because I said I wouldn't answer for certain people.
Oh, really? So they were testing you.
So I went 1 for 4 because the 3 other people, I ain't answering for them. But the guy from Legacy High School, he's a winner. He's a good dude. I'll answer for him.
Now, the three people that you didn't answer for, they're losers and they're not good dudes?
No, because I know they're just annoying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they know that. I tell them.
Right. Hey.
Like Rick Rada, who says Cap should go solo.
All right, let's continue this conversation after Radio Tinder.
Let's go, Lindsay. That's fine. Take over, producer.
Okay.
Come on, Double H.
On Wednesday, Gronk tweeted the simple message, quote, I'm kind of bored. And fans could not help but overanalyze the message of the retired star tight end. Well, apparently it piqued the interest of some NFL teams. While he was appearing on the Up and Adams podcast today, Gronk shared that 2 NFL teams actually reached out to him after seeing the tweet. He went on to say that his agent and even friends of his reached out as well, asking if he's going to play again. So he kind of coyly said, no, I'm not. But would you guys completely rule out Gronk ever coming out of retirement? Swipe left or swipe right, Cappy?
I will swipe left, meaning I think that it is totally conceivable, especially this late in the season. Somebody's like, hey, Gronk, you want to play for the next 3 weeks? He's like, yeah, I could play for 3 weeks. And who do you want to play for? Well, I can look around. Who's the team I think has the best chance? Do I want to go to Buffalo? Kansas City doesn't really need me necessarily. I don't know. Where do I want to go?
Could use them. 49ers, maybe?
But the point I'm trying to make is that he could say, I think that team right there is the best chance to go to the Super Bowl, so I'll play for 3 weeks.
Man, what a life to live. I'm going to swipe right. I think he's done. It's when you've been away, and everybody talks about when you're a professional athlete, especially the football guys, when you watch Hard Knocks, they love the games, but it's the practice, the off-season, the condition, all that other stuff. And then they start getting that itch of, what am I going to do? I forget who it was in the community. I think it was Eric Herrera, or forgive me if I forget. I don't know who it is. Then when Gronk tweeted that out, they said, say that to a Mexican mom and they'll put you to clean. Never tell a Mexican parent that you're bored, because they'll find something for you to do. Gronk is single, right?
So he's not single.
Oh, he's not single?
Mm-mm.
So he's married now.
No, he's not married yet.
Okay. So he's
I think he's engaged, but he's been with her for a long time.
Okay, so he's looking for something to do right now, right?
I feel like he should be on TV.
Yeah, but TV's boring for Gronk because you get constricted of what you can do. If you can do those
you could do a digital show.
He needs to do something like Pat McAfee style kind of thing. But guys like him are like, oh, this is great. How many people want to get into radio and TV? Then they realize, oh, 3 hours is a long time. Everybody's funny for 140 characters. But when you actually have to do a full-on show, and then when you go, how many guys come to ESPN? I got hired by ESPN, and they realized the ESPN car wash is a grind when you're doing every single show on the network, on TV, on radio, and everything else.
Putting Gronk in that kind of role.
I'm saying, for him to kind of do stuff like that, he won't survive that.
I think he would be great in a Marshawn Lynch on Amazon Prime role, which he is freaking hilarious on that.
On God.
Oh my gosh, him and Cap have these same lingo that we make fun of Cap for.
Right, these guys all give me a hard time because I say on God for real.
Yeah,
and that's like beast mode say on God for real.
The one when he was in Tampa Bay and was on the pirate ship. Oh my God, that was freaking hilarious. And he was like, on God.
Hell,
I was like, Cappy.
Yeah, shout
your
out.
Language.
Shout out.
All right, next one. So Elon Musk announced earlier today that the platform will be rolling out a view count feature where users will be able to see how many people have viewed their tweet. He said the decision was made because, quote, over 90% of Twitter users read but don't tweet, reply, or like, as those are public actions. And so he thinks it's going to show how alive Twitter is. He also compared the feature to that of the video view counts on YouTube and other platforms. He said that the view count feature will be called Impressions. Do you guys like the new Twitter feature? Swipe left or swipe right? Beto.
Swipe right. Not really, because you're so used to...
swipe left then.
Oh, swipe left. You're so used to what's going on, and then I clicked on it. Normally the retweet right away. I'm like, oh, why am I liking things? It's supposed to be retweet, and I didn't really notice that it happened. then like you start seeing things, and I get it why they're doing it. I just don't like it. I just don't like the way they keep changing Twitter over and over and over. Once again, the only reason I use it is to run the show.
Thought he was resigning.
He is. He said that he's going to resign once he finds a new, he's still looking for someone, I guess.
All right. By the way, Jorge's picture of us, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, 5,386 views. So thanks, Elon, for letting us know our numbers right away.
Well, the thing is impressions, that word means something else to other people, right? So like, when you're on a website, even on your phone, and you're flipping through, even if you don't look at the ad, that is considered an impression of the ad. And that's how people pay for ads on the internet, is based on how many impressions they're going to get. Yeah. So it's weird to me that Elon Musk would choose to use that word, because I could just be flipping through Twitter all day long and not really stopping and engaging. But he says, yeah, but you read it. Well,
that's how a lot of things go, though. Like when you're on even Instagram and you're scrolling through, I feel like he's doing this for that exact reason, Cap, is probably because of ads.
Absolutely.
Like he could be like, oh, well, he wants to prove how active Twitter is. He wants to be like, oh, well, 20,000 people were impressed on with this tweet.
You're definitely trying to get that kind of number, and it's all for the ad. I get it for that, but for me, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't do much for me. I'm actually trying to, this new year, and it's not so much a resolution, it's just a redistribution of time. I've decided that I'm going to try and take the time from Twitter and move it into something else. Like I spend too much time on Twitter. I want to if I spend 2 hours a day, which sounds like a lot, but if I spent 2 hours a day on Twitter, I want to take that time and that brain power and move it into something else. Does that make sense?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, without a doubt. You won't do it, but yeah, without a doubt.
Right. I mean, you're probably right.
All right, last one really quick here. A French hospital was reportedly evacuated after an 88-year-old man arrived with an artillery shell lodged in his rectum.
Wait a second. Can we just call a timeout
Yeah,
here?
that's why I paused.
An 88-year-old man shows up at a hospital with an artillery shell?
Yeah, like a giant bullet
lodged
in his rectum.
Interesting.
Medical term here. So I'm not violating any rules. It happened Saturday at a hospital in southern France. Mm-hmm. The elderly man had a World War I artillery shell partially up in there.
All up in that junk.
So parts of the hospital then had to be evacuated, and emergency patients were diverted as they dealt with the delicate situation. Doctors were apparently able to safely remove the shell, and the patient was reportedly doing fine. Mm-hmm. So instead of having you guys swipe, what is the weirdest thing that you've ever seen in the hospital or at a doctor's office?
Excuse me. One question that everybody wants to know.
Oh, Cappy, I'm out of
Everybody wants to ask one question based on the reporting. How did it get there?
Obviously,
she's not asking this. She's just moving along.
Someone
Cappy.
put it there, you know.
She's just moving along.
Or him.
She's just
I don't know.
Cap, she's just moving along.
We don't know the details.
Yeah, but I mean, whoever put it there, I mean, that's a crime.
Use your imagination. You want to know what? I should probably not tell this story on the air, actually. So never mind. I'll tell you off the air.
No, tell us.
No, I can't.
Answer her question. What's the weirdest thing, Cap?
Yeah.
I would say the strangest thing I've ever seen in a hospital or like an emergency room, I saw a person who was bit by a shark.
Ew, what'd that look like?
Wow. It's gnarly, but when you can see like the teeth marks, on either side. Yeah, totally gnarly. Yeah, bizarre.
I've never seen anything, but I have a lot of friends that are nurses. And when you're starting off as a nurse, you go to the trauma units. So I had friends at Harbor College who would do their rounds at Harbor UCLA Medical Center.
Kind of friends that you'll answer the phone for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're nurses, because in case you need them.
Yeah, because there's probably knowing somebody who's dying or something. So Harbor UCLA, the trauma center there. So if you're ever in an accident where it's bad, if you need a trauma center, they take you to Harbor UCLA or USC Medical here because of the trauma center. So they would tell us about what they would see as their students doing their rounds. And a lot of stuff just in places they don't belong. So they would
maybe like this artillery shell for this 88-year-old gentleman.
I've heard stories like this, yeah. So I've never seen it, but I've heard enough stories from my nurse friends. So shout out to all my nurse friends from Harbor College.
Shout out to,
shark guy.
Other weird stuff.
I've seen a weird. Unfortunately, I've been to the ER a lot. And one of the craziest things, I was telling Lindsay, I saw a guy with like a pipe through his cheek. Like it was just going straight out.
Really?
And I'm like, dude.
Both sides?
Yeah, it was like a metal rod thing. Like it looked like a pipe. I'm like, what?
Nope.
He's like, oh, I'm a construction worker.
Oh, really?
I was like, dude.
Really? His mouth was working when you asked him that?
Well, I mean, not him, but the person that was with him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Maybe he's still able to talk.
No,
with a rod.
I
through
thought
his
you
head.
did say that. I thought you asked him too.
No. It was like he had like a bunch of people with him, and the guy's like, oh, we're construction workers. And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I'm over there dying. Like, he's there with the thing. I was
Damn, look at that rod through his head.
That's a cool piercing. Oh.
Yeah.
No, hanging and anyways, it was weird.
Come on, Lindsay. Tell us what you don't think is.
No, she can't. Let it go.
Yeah, let it go, Cap. We'll find out.
I'll tell you during the break.
That's the stuff you want on the air.
No. Once again,
I want to get fired.
This is what happens when you have restraint.
Oh.
She holds herself, says, okay. You know how they always make fun of you for being extra?
Mm-hmm.
This is Lindsay not being extra. Mm-hmm. Great example, Lindsay. Good job.
Nice job, Lindsay. Way to go.
Thanks.
Way to go.
Thanks.
Very nice job.
So is that done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
So Radio Tinder's done?
Yeah, Radio Tinder is being brought to you by Tequila Mandala. You ever hear Sedano on the radio? L.A., the city of champions. And that means tequila. Like, he just changes his entire word.
what?
He goes, tequila. Right. He does.
You're making it sound like it's an SNL bit.
No, it's funny.
Like on The Simpsons, that one reporter, I am Linda Vasquez Maria de la 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 la. You're making it sound like that.
Right, he does. All of a sudden, he goes, tequila. And so it's pretty funny. I love the ad. Radio Tinder is presented by Tequila Mandala. Always swipe right on Tequila Mandala. Award-winning small batch premium sipping tequila.
What are we drinking tonight?
We should get some of this.
Some what?
Some of this tequila. Made from the finest mature agaves. Available wherever fine tequilas are sold. Or visit tequilamandala.com. Up your game and demand the extraordinary with Tequila Mandala.
Hey, Rams fans, Travis Rogers here. You have got to get the new ESPN LA app. In fact, let's go down to the locker room and get a little help.
What's up, Rams fans? This is Matthew Stafford. React to the Rams on the new ESPN LA app.
This is Cooper Kupp of the Los Angeles Rams. Listen to all your Rams talk on the ESPN LA app.
You're just one tap away from Rams All Access. Travis and Slee, Mason and Ireland, and Sedano and Kap. Download it now on the App Store or Google Play.
Don't forget tonight at 7 p.m., Rams All Access with JB and DeMarco. They look ahead to the Christmas Day battle with the Denver Broncos at SoFi. And at 8 p.m., Bet LA with Anita Marks, all your fantasy and gaming action presented by our friends at Tisa Energy. Right now, it's another song hand-picked by the one and only Beto Duran. Take it away, producer Laura.
Turn it up, girl. Turn it up.
Oh, you go on, Laura.
This reminds me of my mom. So.
¿Dónde es las tamales?
¿Dónde
At her
están?
house.
¿Dónde están?
Los tamales.
Sí.
You know who this is? This is your guy right here.
Yeah, Los Boogies?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Who's the main singer?
Vicente.
Nope.
Nope. Already wrong.
Marco.
Antonio.
Solís.
Sí, muy bien.
Ooh, Cappy coming through. That's a jam right there.
Those Boogies.
Navidad, Christmas without you. So this is like a broken heart one. Imagine that. Christmas without your boo.
Yeah. That would be sad.
Christmas without Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
That's his reality right now.
Christmas without your boo.
Another Christmas without you, Jennifer. You know, she's hurting still. Her father passed away not too long ago.
Victor Kyriakis.
Yeah. It's a jam right here, Laura. There you go. What up, Cap? Let's go.
I ask you a question about Christmas Day.
Uh-huh.
Tell me this. On Christmas Day, you have 3 NFL football games.
Perfect.
You have 5 NBA basketball games.
4.
Okay, 4.
Because that 7 o'clock game, I ain't watching this.
You're not going to watch this.
No, what time Lakers play?
They play at the 11:30 a.m. local time.
Oh, perfect then. I'm not watching that one.
Okay, so 76ers next. You're going to watch 76ers
No, I'm
next
watching
in the
football.
morning?
I'm football. Football all day on Sunday.
Okay, but can I just ask you guys this question? So the NFL said, look, Christmas Day is on Sunday, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday is football day.
Mm-hmm.
But Christmas Day has always been NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So the NFL moved most of their games, 11 games, to Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 games on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the NFL games on Christmas Day. Packers at the Dolphins is the early game.
Good fan bases. There you go.
Okay. The Broncos are at the Rams at 1:30 local time.
That was supposed to be a better game when the schedule came out.
The Buccaneers at the Cardinals are the late game, the Sunday night late game.
Tom Brady, no matter what.
Okay, so NFL games, you can find a reason to like those NFL games, right?
Yes, absolutely. Because are you really in basketball mode right now? Not really. Like, when does you really kick into, hey, I want to watch these NBA games on Sundays, right? Like TNT, their Thursday night football, Thursday night basketball, they don't have it because they don't want to go up against football. So that's why we've been seeing TNT Tuesday nights. Now, when the schedule came out and you're like, oh, NFL's going to do it? NFL did you a favor by moving 11 games to Saturday for the NBA. And it used to be, remember NBA used to only have like 2 games on Christmas, if that? And Phil Jackson would always rail, like, we shouldn't be playing on Christmas. That should be the Lord's Day. You shouldn't be having that. And Phil was really adamant about hating the Lakers playing on Christmas. Now, it's the biggest ticket to get when the Lakers are good. And I would work Laker games for many years when they were good. When LeBron would come in to L.A. when he was with the Cavs. Now, the Lakers are falling so far down that they send them on the road. It used to be the marquee game was the Lakers. I think like at 2:30 would be the game. Kobe against Shaq, Kobe against LeBron, whoever it was. And that's when you would see the new shoes that Kobe would come out with for Christmas. The special, like the Grinch shoes. Those shoes were one of the hardest shoes to get out there.
You don't think Thomas Bryant is going to do that this year?
But now everybody does it.
Oh.
When the Lakers were doing it, it was newer. And it was still like, oh, wow. Now everybody does it. Now everybody has their Christmas shoe. It's become saturated, the NBA, with basketball. There's like 5 of them, 5 or 6.
5
right?
games. And
Sedano's on one of them.
So you mean to tell me that on Christmas Day, when the Green Bay Packers at 10 o'clock in the morning are playing head-to-head, Green Bay is at Miami, but the 76ers are at the Knicks, you're on football, not on basketball.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even know what the 76ers record is right now.
Okay.
Why am I going to watch the Knicks?
I just want to make sure. Listen, when the Lakers are playing against Dallas, and the Packers are still playing against the Dolphins, are you watching football over Christmas Day basketball? And the Lakers are playing on the road with this beat up roster now.
Beat up roster, no. AD back in the lineup, yes. Beat up roster, no. Because we got to the point with the Lakers where it's like you're watching them hoping they compete. Because they're so beat up right now.
Okay, let me ask you this. At 1:30 in the afternoon, the Broncos are at the Rams.
I'm actually running around here asking people if there's tickets in the studio. Like, do we have tickets available? Because I want to go now.
You want tickets to this game?
Yeah. I'm not doing a Hey King, but there should be a bunch of the Rams game on Sunday.
Oh, I can ask somebody if you want, if you really want tickets.
Yeah. I just decided, hey, Carlo, give me 4 tickets for Sunday.
Yeah, but somebody's got to be on the receiving end of a Hey King.
No. First of all, you don't use a Hey King for Rams Broncos on Christmas.
You don't?
This game right here?
No, Cap, they gave out, they sent an email out to season ticket holders. We talked about this a few weeks ago, that they were offering people chances in a drawing if season ticket holders would donate their tickets from Christmas Day to charity.
But Beto wants tickets from the radio station.
Yeah, because we're the radio station of the Rams.
Right.
So somebody should be having it.
So we got him.
Yeah, okay. No problem. So I'll take some tickets.
No one's going to that game, basically.
Exactly. Because right now, you know what happens on Christmas? You get the tickets, right?
Right.
And I'm speaking from my married friends. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Cool, we're going to go. Yeah. In October, Christmas comes around. Hey, your tia's coming to town. Oh, wait, you're going to go the whole day? We still got to go to my mom's sister's neighbor's cousin's house to do this. Oh, you can't wait. The game's at 1, so dinner's at 5. Oh, well, there's a lot of, hey, you better make a smart decision here.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people that are probably looking to get rid of their Rams tickets because they thought it was a good idea in October.
Yep.
Now, bad idea.
Now it's, am I really going to start an argument with my significant other over a 3-8 team?
Right. So the Broncos.
So there's tickets out there. So if you got extra tickets, give them to me. I got nothing to do.
Broncos are at the Rams.
Terrible game.
But
I love Baker Mayfield. Some Baker Mayfield Christmas magic. Why not?
But
that's not happening.
Oh, yeah, it is. Baker on Christmas with the national audience, he's going to go off. He's not at Browns anymore. He's on the Rams right now.
Yeah, how great did he do last week?
I don't know. I didn't watch last week, but the week before he beat the Raiders. That's all that matters.
One drive.
He beat the Raiders, and now he has the conversation. I heard McVay on with Mason in Ireland. Oh, they're all fired up.
Yeah.
Not after last week, but okay.
Hey, we go one game at a time, Lindsay. I'm a Rams fan this week as soon as I get tickets.
But the Rams are hosting the Broncos at 1:30. And while that game is starting, the Lakers and Dallas should be probably wrapping up. And then the best game of the day in the NBA is Milwaukee against Boston, which is at 2 o'clock. So if Milwaukee-Boston is on at 2 and the Broncos-Rams are on at 1:30, the Broncos-Rams is a bad football game, all things considered, given the way the two seasons have gone. I'm still watching the football game.
No, any bad football is better than basketball right now. I'm just not in basketball mode. I don't get into basketball mode until after New Year's, really. Because you don't know what you got with these guys. Lakers, we know what we got. We got a banged-up team. That's what you have. I'm watching football all day. And it's the end of the year, playoff implications for people.
Tom Brady and the Buccaneers trying to salvage their season against the Arizona Cardinals without their quarterback, and I will watch that lame football game, as bad as it may be, over Golden State versus Memphis or Phoenix and Denver in the NBA. 3 NFL football games on Sunday versus 11 on Christmas Eve, and I'd much rather watch bad football right now.
Absolutely.
Than
because
basketball.
you're a football guy, and this is what you kind of do. This is why the NFL, if the NFL was so worried about their ratings, they would say, we'll play all our games on Saturday because NBA. No. So if I need some Rams tickets for Sunday, and I'm going to take my good friend Pepe Iniguez.
Shout out to Pepe.
Dodgers Spanish broadcaster. I'm going to take him.
Shout out.
He used to be the voice of the Raiders when they're in L.A. So give me some tickets, King, and I'll take Pepe.
Okay, I understand.
Ready. Let's go.
Okay.
And we'll trade you tickets for tamales.
See, now that's a good trade. That's a really good trade. All right, coming up, what we need to know. And speaking of the NFL weekend upcoming, this Raiders game on Saturday night.
Oh, who do you got?
And the history of this matchup and what has happened this week is out of control. We'll get to the Raiders on the way. Stick around. Beto's in for Sedano on Sedano and Kap here on 710 ESPN.
Favorite gift giver here in the office is John Ireland because he's rich and he gives you money.
It's really easy. John Ireland. He gives you money and he gives you a decent amount of it.
Emily, she gives the best gifts. She's thoughtful and gives it consideration. It's not quick and easy. She's a good gift giver.
Clinton Yates. He gives amazing gifts.
D-Raj just got, last year a guy got me some bourbon, so I think Travis kind of knows what to get.
I think Mason. He and I have a lot of similar interests. I'll just leave it at that.
Greg Bergman.
John Ireland is the guy. He's got the dough. He's got the gated community. I think I'd get the best gift from him.
I would like to get something from Chris Morales.
Definitely Scott Kaplan because he gives you gifts from his friends' companies and then asks you to post about it on social media.
Scott Kaplan, because it'll have cited written all over it, or going to be some bad material robe kind of thing he gave us last year, whatever it was.
Don't even finish the question. Sliwa.
Bird, because he doesn't stock his fridge very well, so I don't think he'd be that good at giving gifts.
I think Taylor probably is not going to care that much, so I'm going to go Taylor on that one. I'll go Taylor.
Sorry, Emily, but you probably just try to give me a Spotify account. I don't want that.
Steve Mason.
Alan Sliwa, no question. Alan Sliwa, don't want a gift from him. I don't think he's got good taste. He's got a Pixel phone. I mean, come on.
How about you behind the phone there, behind the camera?
Football fans, want to win $100 for picking 5 games against the spread? Just download the Cover 5 app for free. Compete with me and Cappy on Sedano and Kap each week for a chance to win $100. Here's what you need to do. Just download the Cover 5 app, use the code SK22 to join our show league, and start having fun all season long. Just download the Cover 5 app, use the code SK22 to join the Sedano and Kap show league. So pick 5 games against the spread to win $100. It's really that simple.
Kap for your afternoon right now on 710 ESPN. It's time for what you need to know. Let's do it. What you need to know right now.
What you need to know is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Beto is in today for Sedano.
See.
Laura's here. Lindsay Baseball's in the house. Time for what we need to know. And then we got a lot more I want to get into with you, Beto Duran. I got a lot more things I want to talk to you about today, my friend.
See.
Thanks, Cappy. All right, so serious combo here.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball announced that Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer has been reinstated today. An arbitrator reduced Bauer's suspension from 324 games to 194, and now the Dodgers have 2 weeks to decide to either activate him or release him. The remaining $22.5 million of his salary is guaranteed either way.
It's only 22.5?
That's what's left.
Really?
Yes. So he lost $37.5 million in salary from his $102 million contract. But if the full suspension had been upheld, he would have lost $60 million. So, that $22.5 million he's getting regardless of what the Dodgers decide to do with him. So that's what you need to know.
Wow. What a situation you're in if you're the Dodgers. It's you need an arm, but at what cost? You need a guy who could pitch like that, but at what cost? You've already said you made your decision what you're going to do, but man, and also what team takes him? You're going to, if you decide to take on Trevor Bauer, you just know everything that comes with it. And at what cost do you want to have an arm like that in your organization? Very interesting times for him.
I really think everybody's talked about what the Dodgers have done this offseason so far or haven't done. They've let a lot of their go-to guys take off. And they haven't really made a significant move in free agency. They haven't gone crazy spending like everybody else. The Mets, the Phillies, the Padres, the Yankees, etc. They haven't done that. And while everybody thinks that it's because they're just loading up to make a run at Ohtani, I was told by somebody who knows much more about this than I do that the Dodgers weren't making any moves until this situation was resolved.
Interesting.
Because they had to figure out what they were spending on this one way or the other. I can't imagine the Dodgers would bring him back and give him the chance because of the negative publicity.
At some point, you got to say, you know what? We might be a team. We might have different perspectives on things, but you got to have a moral compass with your organization. And there's a lot of Dodger fans that are sending us tweets saying, hey, okay, this has been reduced, bring them back, let's win. But as an organization as a whole, as for the Dodgers do a lot of work in the community too. You got to figure out what it is, what direction you're going to go with moving forward with Trevor Bauer.
I will find it very hard to believe that he pitches for the Dodgers.
I doubt it.
All right, that's what you need to know. It's being brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Are you watching this Thursday night football game on Amazon now?
I'm trying to get it right now. I don't know my password.
Oh, hell yeah!
No, I have it. I never use my computer, so I have it in here today. So I have my password on my phone.
Oh, you do?
I use my phone for everything. I rarely use my computer.
Wait, but so you think you're going to be able to get your password to put it into Amazon to turn it on your computer?
I've been just trying to remember what my password is on my computer, but I'll figure it out.
No, you have an iPhone, right? So it's saved in there. If you just go in and it'll show you your password, what it is.
Yeah, it's not saved on this one though. It's
what do you got? You got a burner?
Phone?
You got a burner phone?
Anyways, go ahead.
You got one for?
I'll figure it out.
For other people?
Huh?
You got a certain phone for some people to call and another phone for other people to call?
No, that's just you.
I don't have two phones. Just kidding. No, I wish I did.
Really? That's too much work.
There's no way you could figure out two phones, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Hey, listen, I can tell you this right now. I'm feeling pretty cool. I've got Amazon Prime on my computer, and I'm watching Jacksonville's up 10-3 over the Jets right now.
Good for you, Cappy.
What a game. Jacksonville and the Jets.
I mean, most of us would look at that game and go, ugh, who wants to see that? But
I do. There it is. Bam!
But
I'm in.
There are some serious implications to this game.
So password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worked. All right.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Very, very good job.
95-yard TD drive for the Jags offense. All right. First time since 2018.
So we were talking about Christmas Day. There's football and there's basketball. And both Beto and I are like, yeah, I'm way more into football on Christmas Day.
Especially because you have the playoffs coming around with football.
Yeah. But on Christmas Eve, the late game, the Raiders at the Steelers.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that's the one game of all the games on Christmas Eve. That's the one game I want to see. Not the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Okay? There's not one other game on the whole day that I want to see other than the Raiders at the Steelers.
I mean, I always want to watch Raider games because most of my friends are Raider fans. So it's always good to watch with them. That way you can stay in the mix with them, and nothing better than trolling Raider fans. That's what I do with my friends. I let them know, like, oh, you guys got this. It's always you guys got this right now. Damn it, Beto, you're going to curse us. The mush coming through. So they lose. What are you going to do, right? But the Raiders are fun to watch because you don't know what you're going to get with them. You absolutely have no clue. And then this weekend, now the emotions are up a lot.
Okay, is everybody hip to what happened this week? Is everybody following this story? You guys not really following the story because it's the Raiders and the Steelers, and it's not even really on your radar. Do you guys?
Nope.
Listen to this story. This is crazy. So, the Raiders are playing at the Steelers 50 years after the Immaculate Reception. So on December 23rd, 1972, when Franco Harris was a rookie for the Steelers, that's one of the craziest plays in the history of the NFL, one of the most talked about, one of the most controversial, one of the most studied, et cetera, et cetera. The Immaculate Reception is one of the craziest plays in the history of the NFL. So on December 23rd, 1972, Raiders at Three River Stadium, the Steelers, this crazy play, Steelers walk-off win. 50 years later and a day, December 24th, 2022, the schedule makers say, let's put the Raiders back in Pittsburgh. Well, Franco Harris's number had never been retired.
Which is weird.
By the Steelers, yeah.
Why?
Don't know.
Okay.
But Franco Harris was 72 years old. His number was going to be retired this Saturday night. There were all these festivities that were planned for the Raiders and the Steelers. And all of a sudden, today's Thursday, Tuesday night, in his sleep, no one knows for sure. I mean, everybody's got kind of an idea. Franco Harris, 72 years old, Beto, boom, drops dead.
Crazy.
The week that his jersey and his number is going to be retired.
Crazy.
The 50-year anniversary of the Immaculate Reception.
Crazy.
The Raiders and the Steelers are going to renew this rivalry game on this particular date.
It's always a good game, too.
Yeah. And my man drops dead. Now, again, I wanted to see the Raiders and the Steelers just because I'm with you. Who the hell knows what you're going to get with the Raiders? Yeah. But now, with this story?
Playing in Pittsburgh.
How crazy.
They were going to have the special throwback uniforms I believe the Pittsburgh was going to do. And it's two teams that are kind of close, similar. I think the Steelers are 2.5-point favorites. So they're expecting a close game. Over under 37.5. Expecting a close, low-scoring battle, back-and-forth game. An emotional game because you're going to have everything there. Now, the Steelers' lore is beautiful. I love teams that have traditions like that, where, you keep your coach, you keep your players, you have one quarterback, you have one main guy, whatever it is you do with that. It's something special about being on a team like that, where you go and you say, oh, I play for the Steelers. Oh, okay. There's something special. You play for the Raiders. There's still that mystique about it. Play for the Jags. Cardinals. You probably finish your career there. But when teams that have that history, like the Raiders and the Steelers, when they get together, it's like, that's a cool one. I'm not a big history and nostalgia buff. I mean, I don't really remember what's going on, but you just know that every single year, whenever the Raiders and Steelers play, the immaculate reception is getting shown.
Yeah.
And Raider fans are like, and the Raiders social media team did a good job breaking down that game for their perspective and having respect for Franco.
The Raiders put out a 25-minute video on YouTube explaining the immaculate reception from their perspective. And they just released it like a couple nights ago. And Raider fans are eating this up. Raiders 6-8, Steelers 6-8, 50 years after the fact, and the week that they're going to retire his jersey and celebrate this incredible game and what it means to the history of the NFL, two things. One, the Raiders have one of the craziest finishes of all time last Sunday against the Patriots. And this week, freaking Franco Harris, unbelievable guy, drops dead.
Hey, did you see that video about the Raider fan and the Patriots fan?
Oh, yeah.
Dude. You see some good stuff coming out of it.
Yeah, did you guys see this? Have you guys seen this video?
So there's this female Raider fan.
Crazy.
It looks like they're in the last row. Mm-hmm. And there's a Patriots fan who's in Vegas watching it. And according to him, it was his first game ever watching the Patriots. He's wearing his jersey. And this lady just is in this dude's face over and over and over and over. And her husband's trying to move her away. He's wearing a John Matuzak jersey. That was his name, John Matuzak?
Yeah. And
wearing his jersey.
She's wearing a Derek Carr jersey?
Yeah, Derek Carr jersey, and in his face over and over and over. And he just had his hands by his side.
Yep.
Didn't say anything and just wore it. His buddy would just put his arm around him. Like, this guy got abused. And I guess the video went viral. Now the Patriots are going to invite him to the game in Foxborough this weekend.
That's super cool.
Because normally when somebody's like that, there's a fight, there's retaliation.
Oh, dude.
It was like the lady was way too much.
And listen, let me be just a little more colorful about the people involved. There's a white lady in this Raider gear, and the guy in the Patriots gear is this black guy with these dreadlocks, and she is in his face looking to instigate a fight with this guy. And this gentleman stood there as stoic as could be, let her yell in his face, had his hands to his side, and said, "Lady, there's not one thing you're going to do to get me off my game today, to show the world on Twitter of me kick your freaking ass right here, lady. Get out of... Sir, get your wife away from me." But never one time does this guy lose his cool.
I mean, mind you, we also didn't know what he was going on during the game. Like, from what it looked like, I doubt he was the one in her face or anything like that. But this is also part of the reason why I don't like going to games.
But yet you're looking for tickets.
Because on Sunday, nobody's going to be fighting over the Rams and Broncos.
It's Christmas. Hey, stop, lady. It's Christmas.
No, Rams and Broncos, ain't nobody fighting because there's not going to be that many people there, right? Come on. If you're fighting on Christmas, you got some major issues, guy. So,
that lady need help.
Yeah. But yeah, that was so the guys it's going to benefit. He's going to go to a Patriots game as fan. I mean, the team's going to take care of him, so he'll be in attendance in Foxborough. But you're looking back and forth, and you see the fights back. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was going to be a video of a brawl breaking out. Nah, the guy just, man. And if your wife is going off like that,
dude, if your wife is going off like that.
No one should go off regardless.
But think
it's
about
like, you turn around, you're like, woo!
Yeah, but you're going home with her.
No, but
you got to deal with her.
Yeah.
Shout
out to the guy that kept that composure, because I would have smacked her. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like,
that's the majority. I mean, there's special accounts dedicated to stadium fights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the ones that go viral.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't really smack her, but, you know,
Well,
I
I'll
would
tell you
want
what,
to.
man. She is brutal, that lady. Anyway. Hey, listen, coming up, I need Beto Duran's advice for Christmas Eve. It's very, very important that I ask Beto Duran his advice for Christmas Eve.
You're just the wrong person.
No, you're the right person. You are the right person.
No.
I'm going to get Beto Duran's advice.
Don't do
next.
it. That's my advice. Don't do it.
This is Sedano and Kap on 710 ESPN.
Note that I wouldn't be doing rejoins if Sedano wasn't here during the break. I was going to do them, our typical on this day. But apparently Beto Duran had music picked out with producer Laura. So there you go, Cappy. Don't whine at me that I don't do the work when Sedano's not here. Take it away, producer Laura and Beto.
Oh. There you go. You've heard this song in a different version. This is Juanes singing Mi Burrito Sabanero a Belén. Basically, I'm taking my little donkey to Bethlehem.
What about the burrito?
Little burro. My burro, which is a donkey.
Oh, and not a burrito.
It's a little kid song.
Oh, because I'm hungry.
He's not taking a rule. So this little kid, the kid version is old school jam, but this is Juanes, who's a rock star. You would love a Juanes concert. Oh my goodness, Cappy.
Yes.
Cappy, you would clean up at
Really?
a Juanes concert.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Are there a lot of like really hot ladies? Chicas caliente?
Oh.
Woo. Let's go.
Yeah, but you know, the little kid version is cute, but
Yeah.
Fabiola, I wanted the Juanes version just to mix it up a little bit.
When's he coming?
I went to a Juanes concert once, and here's the little kid version. You hear it.
It's the one people know.
This is the tuki tuki, tuki tuki. Oh yeah, where with it? Yeah.
Look at Laura get into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I grew up with all this, so you know.
Tell me you don't feel like it.
Nostalgia.
I do feel it.
So it's a little kid who's taking his little burro, little donkey. Boom.
Where's he taking the little donkey?
To Bethlehem.
What's he doing there?
Oh, isn't that where baby Jesus was born?
I don't know.
He's Jewish. Don't ask him.
Yeah, I'm celebrating Hanukkah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like the three wise men. He's going on his little tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it funny, like when you grow up one way or another, and you're like, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly
You
it.
know?
When like Mason was like, how do you not know Jewish people? Where I grew up, there are no Jewish people. I didn't meet any Jewish people until I got into this industry. And LA is so diverse But I didn't know that Cantor's there's like such thing as a Jewish deli. I didn't know that stuff. I never went out of my neighborhood.
Ooh, this just gave me an idea. We've done a taco tour.
Oh no, I eat the food.
How about a deli tour? Like a hot pastrami on rye with a nice mustard would be lovely. A nice corned beef,
I've had plenty of langers. I'm
Thousand
good, bro.
Island, really?
Yeah, I'm good.
How about a nice latke for Hanukkah with a little applesauce?
I've had
maybe
that.
some
I've had the
sour cream?
matzo balls, all that good stuff, man. Yeah, but there's no flavor.
A deli tour.
There's no flavor in it.
Really? Well, we'll put hot sauce on it.
You can't put tapatio on it.
See, it's muy bien. You put some tapatio right in that matzo ball soup.
Oh, man.
All right, let me ask you for a piece of advice, okay?
Oh, my God. Wait, hold on. Is this like a serious thing? Or
Yeah,
is
it's
this
really
bit?
serious. It's really serious.
All right, I'll be
really
hold on,
serious.
let me put on my
Lindsay,
serious
Laura, you guys should jump in on this too, because I need a piece of advice. Okay, I need some advice. All right, I have made reservations.
Oh man,
for Christmas Eve to go to Disneyland.
Christmas Eve, okay.
Okay. I was told by a friend of mine, look at this website. It'll tell you if these are good days to go to Disneyland or not good days to go. So I looked on this website. I don't even remember what it was called. And it said, good day to go to Disneyland, Christmas Eve. So I got all my kids home from college, and I'm thinking I want to do something super dad-like, right? I know my son's 22, and my youngest is 16. And in between, I got 20 and 19. And even though they're young adults, come on, it's Disneyland. Everybody wants to go. No?
I want to know what website that you said that, because I just Googled it, and everything on here says like Christmas Eve is one of the busiest besides like New Year, or not New Year's Day, I'm sorry, Labor Day and Memorial Day. So
I don't remember what website it was, but it's some friend of mine. She's like a pro Disney person, and she said that on this particular day, it's considered Christmas Eve is considered a good day. Okay, so now
She
you ready?
lied.
Well, so Rachel says to me, "Did you make reservations?" And I said,
you have no idea.
I said, Rachel, you don't know the hour that I spent making these reservations.
Poor Lindsay.
Okay, and Lindsay did it all for me, so I know it's done right. Okay, because she, of course, she questioned it. She's like, "You don't have reservations for Christmas Eve. It's sold out. The park's sold out. You don't have any reservations." I'm like, "No, I do. I do."
Did you show her your phone with all the tickets?
I had the app.
Okay.
The Disney app. Now, Beto, here's the thing. Am I making a monster mistake on Christmas Eve, taking me and my 4 kids and my girlfriend and her 2 kids, 8 people caravanning to Disneyland on Christmas Eve? Is this a big disaster, huge mistake, or can we pull this off on Christmas Eve?
It's not a big mistake. You're gonna have a great time, Cap.
Because already everybody's on me about buying fast passes.
Okay, no, look.
You have to do that
It
regardless
depends.
of when you
well,
go.
Oh, really?
I think it depends,
think
Cap.
so.
How much
It
is a
depends.
fast pass?
It's not that much.
They're like $10 a person.
Nuh-uh, really?
But it depends how you buy
What are you
them. It's a
laughing
whole
at?
thing. But here's the thing.
You're laughing right at me, aren't you?
Are you really going to do you? Because, look, your kids are grown. They're not 5 years old where you have to keep them with you. They're going to leave you, bro. They're going to leave you. They're going to do their own thing because everybody's going to want to do something else. You're not going to have them with you wrangled next to you. So my thing is, when I go to the park, and a lot of people that I take, they don't really care to go on the rides. They just want to be around.
That's what I want to do.
Exactly. So you are going to do that, and your kids are going to leave you. They're going to take that ticket, put it on their phone in their app, and you're going to be with Rachel. Like, that's what you're going to do.
I don't know.
So don't
I
worry
feel
about
like
that.
if it's a family thing and you guys all stick together or whatever you do, like
They're not sticking
No,
together.
they're not.
They don't
I'm
even
saying-
stick together in their house, let alone at Disneyland.
Here's my recommendation.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. So do I have to buy a fast pass, or can I have 8 people stand in the individual
Yes,
line?
you can do that,
and we
but
don't
you
ride together.
You can do that, but I'm just saying that you want to buy a fast pass,
Fast
so
pass
you don't
cuts
have to
the
wait.
line.
Yeah, but
You
it
get a lot more done.
Here's the thing. I have friends that work at the park, and they themselves say it's not worth it because of how it works. Now, yes, there is some of like the single rider or whatever, but not every attraction has it now because of this fast pass
This
thing.
is going like way too.
Yeah,
too
don't you guys
nerdy.
understand?
Like,
Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah. You don't. Okay, for me that I go a lot, and y'all know I go a lot. I don't think you need the fast pass.
It's just he has no idea what you're saying right now, right? He has
But
no
you
clue.
realize why I'm coming to you, Beto.
Yeah.
The reason I'm coming to you is this. Because I'm trying to do a day at Disneyland on a budget. Okay?
You'll have a great time, Cap.
I'm trying to
spend the money.
I'm trying
get the Mickey ears. Don't worry about the budget. Just go and have fun.
Come on. Beto, I'm trying to do Disneyland on New Year's Eve, on Christmas Eve, on a budget. How much do I have to buy 8 fast passes for real?
Okay, forget about the fast pass.
I think you should because your tickets are free. You got all those discounts, coupon thingies, and whatever. I think you should because you're going to get a lot more stuff done. And if you're not going to go again for like years, just do it.
Here's the thing, though.
I think it's worth it.
Let's go back to Lindsay. Are all 8 kids going to stay? The entire group going to stay together all day long?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No, because this is where I'm going with this. This is where I'm going with it. At the end of the night, are you going to be alone, just you and Rachel?
I doubt it. I would say by the end of the night, I want everybody to get back together. I want to watch.
You want?
Yeah.
Are you going to be?
Well, I mean, don't you think the parade is like the end all be all of the day?
But do they want to hang out with you?
Is there no parade?
We could talk about this off
there's
here,
a lot of like nerdy
there's
Disney
a
stuff
parade
going on.
and it's open for like 3 more hours after the parade.
Like, what Pollyanna world are you living in that you think all 8 people are going to walk through the lines and stay together?
I could see it. His
Have
family?
you not listened to his kids? They don't like him. They don't want to be around him.
Well, again,
they want his money that day because if I'm home from college, hey, King, I'm going to go with my... No, because they're going to use him because they got him in. He got them in. Cap,
I think
who's going on Pirates of the Caribbean with you?
I mean, definitely me and Rachel, for sure.
Exactly.
And?
I think your kids would be huge jerks if they completely abandoned you for the whole day. So my point is, I feel like they'll probably spend at least a few hours with you guys.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
maybe the first ride.
Yeah, the first ride, even maybe the last one. But in between the first and the last, y'all going to be alone.
It can be done, though, Cap.
So get yourself your own fast pass.
Yeah, tell them if they want to just buy it themselves.
Yeah, because you got them in already, so
Cap,
you don't got to do it.
That's what I'm going with it. Be Cappy, take care of Rachel, right? And then maybe the 16-year-old, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, how old are her kids?
But is she bringing a friend?
No, her 2 kids, 19 and 15.
Okay.
Oh, take care of the 16 and the 15-year-old.
Yeah.
The rest are adults.
All right, so here you go, Cap. Take care of Rachel no matter what. You and her plan out your day, and you tell the kids, come with me. Don't give them a choice of what they want to do. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to go Pirates of the Caribbean. We're going to Matterhorn. Let them know. Plan out your day, where you're going to go, and come with us. And they're like, well, we want to go over here. Cool. Let us know when you're done over there. Meet us throughout the day. You do you, King. You do you.
I'm with him.
Because you got the tickets for them. If they want a fast pass, let them go get their own fast pass. Pay the $10. They want Mickey ears? Boom, go get it on their own.
Is that really all it is for a fast pass? Is $10?
I mean,
10, 20, whatever.
We'll talk about this off
it
here.
later.
All right, okay.
But
Also, if you're going to be buying souvenirs and stuff.
No souvenirs.
Okay.
Budget.
But souvenirs, if they're next to you. Don't go and say, hey, let's go to the store. Because, look, I'm going to go with Cappy. If I'm going with you, I'm staying with you all day long.
Yeah.
Amigo. Come on, Theo.
Same.
Can I go?
See?
All right, let's go. Cap, what I'm saying is, they're young adults. They don't really want to hang out with you all day long. Did I come off really mean? Yes, I'm sorry, Lindsay. I did come across mean. But they don't want to hang out with you for 10 hours.
I think it's different
They
want to
hang out with you
that age.
They want to hang out with you for 2 hours.
Yes, I'm with you.
I remember being like in college and being a 20-something-year-old, and my family, like, shortly after everyone kind of started moving away and whatever. And when my dad, like, he lived in another city, he lived in Chicago, when we would all get together as a family, we would go to Cedar Point, and, like, you're damn right we spent the whole day together because, like, we didn't get to see each other that much.
Yeah, but you have that tight bond. Cappy's kids are probably calling their friends like, hey, we're going to Disneyland. Who else is going to be there?
I don't know, Cap. I guess it...
I don't know. The bigger part of all of this that you guys maybe aren't really picking up on what I'm putting down here.
What are you putting down, Cappy?
I'm putting down that I'm going into some, like, post-divorce 4-year relationship blending kind of families on Christmas Eve for Disneyland, and then
don't you guys do that already?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this like the first time?
Not the first time, but kind of like, and then we're all, me, my 4 kids, Rachel, her 2 kids, we're all going up to Mammoth for the week in the same place.
Okay.
I just kind of figured that was normal.
See, Mammoth, I thought you guys always do that.
I thought you guys did that all the time.
My kids are all off at college, And
but pre-college.
I'm all about the family doing all that other stuff. Cool. You go to Mammoth. If you go to Mammoth, they should all stay there. I'm just thinking, there's a 19-year-old who has a free pass to Disneyland. Somebody saved him $300. They're gonna go do them. They ain't gonna hang out.
Really?
I think they will. I do. Like Beto
But,
said,
but a lot of 2 hours in a line?
No.
I'm not waiting 2 hours in any line.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
unless
are.
you pay
No,
for
you're
the
not.
fast pass.
There's one ride that's 2
You know,
hours long.
But what I'm saying is, like, let's be realistic. That's why I said I don't think your kids the entire day are going to hang out with you. Not because they don't like you. Not because of any. Dude,
Not because of my chewing too loud?
No.
Not because of the way I breathe?
No, none of that. You know, but it's because, like Beto said, dude, I'm at Disneyland. I'm 19 years old. I'm going to go run and do what I want to do. Because you have your plan of what you want to do, and that's fine.
I got no plan. I was just planning on being with everybody.
Are you going to go on Pirate? What's a little Small World? Are you going to go on that?
I'll go on Small World.
Listen, there is nothing more annoying than when you're standing in line with people and like you realize like you say they don't like your chewing, and like you're standing by people and you're like, this guy's like smells or this guy's like scratching or whatever. It's like you notice all these little annoying things because you're with the same group of people going through the line.
And then what about the one kid who's like, oh, why are we doing
It's
this?
irritating.
Why is this?
That's what I'm saying. It's not happening for the whole day.
So
That's
I
why
would
I'm
get
like,
the
no.
fast pass for that reason.
All right,
I would say just you and Rachel going around.
Yeah,
You know what? That's probably even better.
You need to handle you like he said. And your kids that are old enough and 18 years or older, they got to handle
Screw
them.
Screw these kids.
No, not screw them.
Screw
but
them.
you know, you
Yeah,
gotta let
screw
them-
there you go.
Screw these
Now
kids.
you're talking.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, kid.
they ain't even going.
Yeah,
This
kid.
you
They
can
ain't
no,
going.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Lindsay did a lot of work to
Yeah.
get them there.
Yeah.
No, get them in, but then leave them. Yeah, kid.
But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is,
Don't buy
I'm
no
going to
churro.
text you,
Don't
Cap.
get them no churro.
No Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich. None.
No.
You got the
ice
free
cream
churro.
sandwich.
Keep those free
Yeah.
coupons
Yeah.
for
You don't
even
yourself.
got it.
No
Coupons,
water.
girl.
No water for these
Exactly.
kids. No water.
Exactly.
None.
Yeah.
Zero.
Now we talking,
Yes.
Cappy.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get yourself the gold Mickey ears too
Yeah.
while you're at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the
Get
expensive
myself
Mickey.
hooked up.
24
Yeah.
karat gold ones that are like $250.
Yeah.
The coach ones, man.
Yeah.
The coach ones.
And then
the
tell
nice
them,
ones.
oh, I would have got for you too, but you don't want to hang out with the king.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
I'm going to text Cap on Monday because I don't want to bug you on Christmas.
No, I'm
and I
texting him.
know that he's going to be like, nah, I paid for everything.
And remember, you only buy one churro. Okay?
One churro. Uno churro.
One churro. One for you, one for Rachel, and one for all the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mean.
Split that
That's the
churro.
Mexican way. You
That's
better
true.
learn.
Yeah.
Eight of you, you better learn how to slice that up.
Split that churro.
It's long, too.
Only one churro.
Well, I'll tell you guys what. Here we are. It's the holiday season, right? I mean, now here it is. It's Christmas Eve. We're talking about where we're going to be. Christmas Day, where everybody's going to be celebrating and enjoying. And look, you're celebrating life. Why not? Celebrate your health. Celebrate your family. Celebrate your favorite teams. Celebrate all this football and basketball on Christmas. And do it with an icy cold Coors Light. And I'm talking about really, really cold, where the mountains are blue on the can, like ice cold Coors Light. Coors Light. Celebrate.
But MLB owners are reportedly very unhappy with Steve Cohen's recent spending spree. The Mets owner shelled out $384 million in payroll for the upcoming season, plus about $111 million in the luxury tax fees. That's $806 million committed in one offseason, if you're counting at home.
Got it.
And that has caught the ire of some executives and owners of other MLB teams. One MLB team official told The Athletic, quote, "I think it's going to have consequences for him down the road. There's no collusion, but there was a reason nobody for years ever went past $300 million. You still have partners, and there's a system." Is this a big deal or no deal, Cappy?
I think it's a big deal. Look, George and I one day got into a big argument about Lamar Jackson and how he's going to get a guaranteed contract from the Baltimore Ravens. And the guaranteed contract that everybody now looks at in the NFL is Deshaun Watson with the Browns. Cleveland alert. And NFL owners are mad at the ownership of the Browns for giving Deshaun Watson, who had all these off-the-field troubles, this sort of guaranteed contract. So now Lamar Jackson thinks he should get one. And the Ravens ownership is like, why'd you guys do that? Because now everybody's going to want that. Here's my point about Steve Cohen. Steve Cohen doesn't care what the other Major League Baseball owners think because he's new. He's not part of the old boy fraternity. He got his own money. He's investing it in players. Chances are he's going to win a World Series at some point. The price of the franchise is going to go up $500, $600, $700 million. If the Suns are $400 million, the Mets are $600, $700. He's going to get in, try and win his World Series, spend his money, make his money, sell, and get out.
That's a good point right there. I agree with most of everything what you're saying.
Really? Did I say a lot of good stuff?
No, real good. I was solid. Right? Real solid. And who cares if you're Cohen? Is it a big deal? It is. Because he's coming in and saying, look, I bought my team a couple years ago for $2 billion, and right away I'm spending it. And this year I'm going to have to pay with taxes 90%. I don't care because I got this much money. And when you're a billionaire, right? They always say they got the different perspectives, a different attitude. And the story that I read that he's looking at millions like as if it was dollar bills. Like that's wipe it with that. The rest of the owners, you don't like it, do something about it. You're all collecting money so the taxes that he has to pay go to the teams. He's essentially saying, look, Pittsburgh, look, Miami, here's your money from my taxes. I'm going to do the best I can. If he doesn't win, he's not going to stop. He's going to continue to spend more money to get guys right now. The real reason he's spending so much money right now, he has no farm system. He's got to sign guys. It was so barren. The previous owners were Ponzi scheme. They were stealing from people. They were ruining people. So if you're a Mets fan, good for you. Come bring it. You still have to perform on the field.
Yeah. Tell you what, he does not care. He does not care. You know that $111 million in luxury tax is more than like 10 Major League Baseball teams' payrolls.
That's more than the Guardians.
Yep. Well, it's more than the
By
Orioles.
Like 30
yeah,
million.
it's more than the Pirates. It's more than the Royals. It's $111 million in luxury tax is more than about 10 Major League Baseball teams have in payroll. That's amazing.
Yeah. And they got the money to do it. They're just cheap to do it.
They've got multiple players that have contracts like per year that are higher than some teams' payrolls, which is nuts.
Next year, Correa's going to be making with the taxes. He's going to be paying them $49 million, close to that.
That's crazy. All right, next one. So last night, Kevin Durant and his Brooklyn Nets laid a historic beating on his former team, the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. So the Nets scored 91 points in the first half.
Damn.
So obviously it's going to go down in one of the greatest offensive halves in NBA history. The 91 points that Brooklyn scored are the third most any team has ever scored in the first half. And Kyrie Irving didn't even play, which is what's even crazier.
Wow.
It's just the latest of a long series of victories for Brooklyn, which has now won 7 games in a row and 10 of their last 11. So
they're fun. They're fun to watch.
Is this crazy game and the Nets seemingly like coming together right now a big deal or no deal, Beto?
Not a big deal for me right now. Now, if this was February, March, and they're going after it, I'm like, ooh, really watch out for them because that's when that team is clicking. They're going, they're in the zone. You're still going to go through those couple weeks where you're just like, like the team's going to go through that funk, you know. But it's really impressive to see when you put up those kind of numbers against a team like the Warriors. So it's not a big deal because it's December. February, March, then I'm like, ooh, watch out, everybody else.
What was the number? Was it 91 points?
91 in the first half.
Listen to this. The Nets scored 91 points last night in this first half, to your point. The Sacramento Kings.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
In the second and third quarter, scored 41 and 40. They scored 81 points on the Lakers in what you might consider a half of basketball.
Yeah,
Two
that was
straight
in
quarters.
Dan Wojcic's story today for the LA Times was about how the Laker players were watching that Nets game. That, wow, they scored 91 in the first half, and then they come in and give up 81 in the second and third.
Yeah, I didn't read that, but that's good stuff.
Yeah.
I did not read that.
Show prep, baby.
You guys
Nice.
don't even think that it's a big deal that they scored that many points in the first half and Kyrie didn't even play?
Nah, it's because right now guys are kind of checked out too, right? If you're going on the East Coast, it's ugly, it's cold, you're not really into it.
What?
I watched that first quarter. It was on, and I'm like, Warriors weren't exactly giving it their all. It looked like they were just getting smoked out there.
You don't think the Warriors try and like step it up a little when they're playing like KD even? Like, hey man, this guy left us, bleep him.
Nah. Guys don't
like
take it personal
I
like
feel
that.
I missed the whole thing completely. I didn't know they were playing, and I didn't know they put up 91
I saw the first
points.
quarter, and I'm like, ooh, because you get the alerts. I'm like,
I thought it was nuts that they did that and Kyrie didn't even play because Kyrie's like, he's like 30 points a game.
I'm with
when he
you.
is
I'm
playing.
surprised that they could score that many points without one of their best players. And all of a sudden, is Brooklyn showing everybody, hey, we thought we were going to be good because we got really good players, but we haven't been. But now all of a sudden we are.
I think they have the biggest gap between like their ceiling and their floor. Like they could be so good. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they got bounced in the first round of the playoffs.
Exactly.
But I also wouldn't be surprised if they went to the finals.
Exactly.
You know? Like you never know what's going to happen with them.
All right. Here we
All
go.
right, so last one here. The new ultra-luxury, all-electric Cadillac Celestiq goes into production next year. But I'm bringing this up because I know you love the Cadillacs there, Cappy.
Where's the music at?
But you have to wait until 2025 to own one, and that's only if you're lucky.
So what kind of it's a
Cadillac.
It's a Cadillac.
It's a
What's so
Cadillac
special about it?
Celestiq.
Uh-huh.
And it has a price tag of over $300,000, the most expensive Cadillac ever sold. And each model will be hand-built to the exact specifications of each customer. So here's the features. Listen to this. They have remote auto parking, which allows the vehicle to detect a parallel or perpendicular parking spot and guide itself into the space. I could certainly use that. 4-wheel steering, a 55-inch HD display, which, like, who needs a 55-inch display in their freaking car?
Who doesn't?
Where is that?
It's in the front. Like
Hello, we can watch Sedano and Kap on YouTube on the TV.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Good
it
point.
also has Ultra Cruise, which is like, kind of like the auto drive feature where it basically lets your car drive autonomously 95% of the time. So I think these features are all really cool and kind of a big deal. So if you had the money to buy a $300,000 car, so you had the money, would this be on your list?
Probably not
Yeah,
for me.
you would.
No, probably not. But here's why. I like driving. So I don't want a car to drive for me.
But you don't. It doesn't have to.
Cappy, that's a big floss right there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
a
that-
little
you don't
flex
have to
right
have
there.
it on.
Yeah?
You could drive it yourself if you want.
But she's saying if I had $300,000,
It'll park for you.
But if I had $300,000 for a car, do I have to buy that car, or can I buy a different
No,
car?
you could. That's what I'm saying. Would this be on your list? If you could buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or whatever, or would you want this
A little
one?
ice cream paint job. Come on, Cappy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I had really good ice cream last night because of course I can't lose any weight.
Not a milkshake?
Because I had chocolate ice cream with brownies and peanut butter. It was phenomenal.
Oh, Cappy.
So no to this
$300,000.
car?
Not
Yeah, you would. If
Beto-
you can flex in the neighbors, yeah, you would.
What about you, Beto?
I'm not a car guy, so it's a quick no for me. I've never had a new car.
But I'm saying, let's say you had 300. If someone gave you a blank check and said for $300,000 and said you have to buy a car with this $300,000, would this be something you'd consider?
this car.
This car?
I feel like I would.
Nah, I mean, because I think Cadillac and I think Del Boca Vista.
Really?
I think Seinfeld buying it for his dad. That's what I think.
I think my grandfather, who every 2 years got a new Eldorado. Is that what you're thinking about? Yeah.
Either that or I think, a lowrider with his Cadillac on Whittier Boulevard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not a Cadillac kind of guy, Cappy.
Cappy.
Whittier
is.
Boulevard, Got good tacos on Whittier
Yes,
Boulevard.
they do. I think I might hit up a spot.
Me too. I want to hit up a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you going back home right now?
Yeah, I want to, but I want to hit up a spot.
Okay, let's go. I got enough time to go get a couple tacos.
We going to Whittier?
No, I'm actually going
Whittier
to pick
Boulevard?
No, I'm going to pick up my daughter at Knott's Berry Farm.
Really?
Yeah, so she's out there right
So
now.
where are we going? To like
Cappy
Del Taco?
he has a time limit. Don't forget.
What do you mean? Oh, Cappy does.
Cappy, yeah.
Yeah, we'll find something along the 5. We'll find something along the 5.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hit up a spot.
Not down Cuco.
No, we're not going. You know what, Cappy? You're gonna drink champurrado.
Champurrado.
Yes,
See.
we're gonna get you some champurrado, which
Okay.
is a nice warm. It's basic. You know what? Just you're gonna drink it. Don't worry.
Okay, it's good, Laura. Champurrado.
Yeah, it's like hot chocolate.
But better, 10 times, 1,000 times better.
It's like hot chocolate.
So good.
Let's just keep it simple. It's hot chocolate for you.
Okay.
And it's in a styrofoam cup, so you know it's good.
Chocolate caliente.
Sure. Champurrado. That's what we're having.
Yeah.
Champurrado.
Not we got
You need to cut
Champurrado.
that chocolate caliente.
Good.
But no, I don't want that Cadillac because I don't want to spill my champurrado in the Cadillac.
See.
I want a Cadillac. I had a Cadillac for a minute.
Because you're from Ohio. They make Cadillacs over there.
They're nice
Do they?
cars.
Yeah.
Cap has a Cadillac. It's a nice car. I wish I had one like that.
I know, and you know what's funny about it is I've been, ironically enough, I've been talking to the Subaru dealers about trading it in because I've had this car for a few years, and it's got 50 some odd thousand miles on it, and now, just like I've been promoting here on the air, if you're thinking about a new car this holiday season, you should, as I am, think about Subaru during the annual Subaru Share the Love event. This has been going on now for like 15 years. So Subaru and all their retailers, they've donated over $250 million to those who need it most. That's a lot of money. So now, between right now and January 3rd, so you got until, a couple weeks from now, when you buy or lease a new Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice. It could be the ASPCA.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's the way they do it. They make the donation in your name. The ASPCA, Make-A-Wish, Meals on Wheels, National Park Foundation. So here's what you should do. Go to this website, Subaru, Subaru, Subaru.com/share, Subaru.com/share. You get a new car. They make a big donation. Somebody's on the receiving end. Win, win, win. Love. It's what makes Subaru, dealer's choice. To wrap it up, next.
What color is Rudolph's nose?
Come on, Key.
It's red.
It's red.
There you go. Who did Michael Jackson see kissing Santa Claus?
His mother.
No, mommy.
Mommy.
I saw mommy.
A mother, but I
kissing
said mother,
Santa
mommy,
Claus.
same thing.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Mommy, mother, kissing
Well,
Santa
it's
Claus.
mommy. It's not mother.
Well, it's the same thing.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, that's right. Feliz Navidad. I knew that in elementary school. What am I thinking?
You worked with producer Jorge for years. He
Yeah,
taught you.
true.
He taught you.
Name Santa's reindeers. Oh boy.
Oh God, yeah. So you got Rudolph, Pixar or somebody like that? Blixen.
Donner?
No, not the Donner.
No?
No. No. Blixer or Flixer or something.
We got Rudolph.
Flixer. Man, I don't remember.
Finish the lyrics. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
My Christmas. No, my Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but finish the lyrics.
All I want
for you Christmas is you. Yeah, Mariah. I knew it was Mariah.
Good job, Keith.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and thanks for tuning in each and every single morning on 710 ESPN.
Favorite gift giver here in the office is John Ireland because he's rich and he gives you money.
It's really easy. John Ireland. He gives you money and he gives you a decent amount of it.
Emily, she gives the best gifts. She's thoughtful and gives it consideration. It's not quick and easy. She's a good gift giver.
Clinton Yates. He gives amazing gifts.
Raj just got, last year a guy got me some bourbon, so I think Travis kind of knows what to get.
I think Mason. He and I have a lot of similar interests. I'll just leave it at that.
Greg Bergman.
John Ireland is the guy.
By the one and only
He's got
Beto
the
to
dough, he's
Take it
got
away,
the
producer Laura.
community. I think I'd get the best gift from him.
Never thought I'd have Cappy jamming a Tigres del Norte's Christmas. You know the Tigers of the North, right?
Yes, of course.
Tigres del Norte, huge. They actually...
Naturally, of course I know this.
Tigres del Norte, they're big at UCLA. They created a department where they're restoring a lot of like the historic Mexican songs. They're digitizing them. So UCLA is a big reception of Tigres del Norte charities. So, Hermano Salazar.
I want to digitize a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I got a whole bunch of old VHS tapes.
See,
I keep seeing this like ad on Instagram. Like, hey, you got a bunch of old VHS tapes? You want them like on a little drive? Here, send them over here.
You kicking that pit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, like old school VHS, non-HD, grainy.
Yeah. Now, that was Tigres del Norte, so you hear that kind of music. Okay. But we also got one that's here for LA-ish. This is called, what is it?
Poncho class.
Poncho class. This is a little Spanglish for you.
Mama, she was busy preparing the masa.
The masa for the tamales.
See, there you go, Cappy. What I always say, know your audience.
Yes.
This is Pancho Claus, Lalo Guerrero. He was in the 60s, Chicano music. Yeah.
And then Beto had one more.
Oh, I did?
Yes, we didn't have enough rejoins, but I feel like you gotta play.
Oh yeah,
you gotta play her. Like you just have to. We didn't play.
Well, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Abuelita. No, this is from Celia Cruz. Galo Salsa.
We need to play some Cuban music.
There you go. You know Celia Cruz. She goes, Azúcar.
Azúcar.
Sí.
Azúcar.
She says, Guantanamera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Guantanamera. Yeah. There you go, Cappy. This is Celia Cruz right there.
So wait, so are we going to get some of this hot chocolate?
Yes.
Champurrado.
So I don't know how to explain this, so I actually went to Google.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. I mean, there's...
No, I
You don't know how to
I get
translate things,
Champurrado.
Right? Yeah, so it's champurrado. So
I love that. I'm going to cut that out.
What is champurrado made of? So here, according to...
Google.
Yes. This festive drink is made of dissolving Mexican chocolate, sugar cane, and cinnamon in a thick and smooth mixture of corn flour, milk, and water. Sounds terrible, but it's amazing, Cappy.
Mm-hmm.
We will have a good time.
Okay. All right. I'm down.
Yeah.
So good. I'm so jealous.
It'll warm you up. It'll go good with your scarf.
Can I ask everybody, has everybody here done all their whatever holiday shopping
Yes.
it is they need to do?
Yes.
Mostly.
100% all done.
Beto,
You know I don't shop for nobody. I
know.
ain't doing a damn thing.
Nobody's getting
As
any.
I told my daughter today, because I'm sending her to Breckenridge.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's your Christmas right now. You can unpack a snowboarding trip. There you go.
You'll be impressed by me. You ready for this?
You said no to somebody?
My daughter. I said, you know those new retainers you just got?
Ooh,
Happy Hanukkah.
nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, Happy Hanukkah. You wanted those new retainers? You got them. Happy Hanukkah.
You're going to buy her something else. Don't lie.
He bought her
Taking her to
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Yeah, he's taking her to Disneyland.
No way. Cappy's buying her something else. Don't lie.
Oh, no, I believe in you,
He's
Cap.
a softie.
True.
He's a good dad, though. He's a good dad. He
Hey,
is a good dad.
You almost had me.
I know. No, but I did. I said to her, I go, hey, there was no reason to get replacements of those, retainers. You could have gotten a pair, and then if you need another pair a year from now or 2 years from now, you buy it then. She's like, no, Dad, we buy them in bulk. It's a lot cheaper. And she just screamed at me, and I just paid for it. It's just kind of the way it happened.
Sounds like that time that we were in the car and she called on speakerphone and she yelled at you because she was like, Dad, when is my new debit card going to be here? And you were just like, okay, I'll send you some money.
Well, here's the thing. I'm struggling with one thing when it comes to gifts this holiday season.
What'd you get, Rachel?
What is it?
Well, I ordered a gift for Rachel on Amazon.
Oh, it's late.
No.
Oh.
Weird. You ready? So I get the message that says, hey, delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, great. That was fast. I get home, it's not there.
Mm-hmm. That's happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, today's Thursday. This was supposed to be delivered this past Saturday.
Ooh.
So,
and you didn't reach out to them?
Yeah,
already?
I would have
well,
reached
I
out.
tried. I'm like, I'm using the app, and I'm talking to some bot on the other end.
No,
and
there's a person there.
I can't figure it out, and I'm going like, hey, it's not here. And they're like, well, give it until Thursday, tonight, and if it's still not there, then we'll refund your money and you can go buy it again. I'm like, but I wanted it for Christmas, and you guys said it was delivered. Doesn't the Amazon driver like take a picture and go, yo, it's here, it's delivered?
Yeah.
No picture.
You know what you should have done, or what I would have done in that situation? I would have bought another one while I waited for that one to get there, and then just return the other one once it does get there.
Did not think of that.
So,
That's too complicated.
I'm a problem solver, Cappy.
Yeah,
like
I
am a very good critical thinker.
I can't find where on the Amazon app I can communicate with them and go, yo.
I can help you.
They do make it difficult on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, hey, people, I can't find the thing didn't show up.
So it's happened a lot because I still have everything shipped to my mom's because at my apartment complex things go missing because I don't have enough lockers to put things in there for the apartment complex, right? So I ship everything to my mom, and we've been having a lot of issues with whatever carrier leaving it at a different address that's very similar to ours. And they're like, oh, well, we'll just reach out to the driver, and then somehow the driver's like, oh, I left it at this address, and they go pick it back up. But when that doesn't happen, I right away is like, yo, this was not delivered. Can you give us X amount of days? Sure.
Yeah, but Christmas time, they can do it.
They're not going to do it.
All I'm saying
you
is
got to
that
get
I
your money
ordered
back
this-
real quick.
right,
I would have done Lindsay's thing.
They said I ordered it. They said it was delivered. I never got it. I want it. I need it. And I can't figure out how to communicate to a human being to get this thing resolved.
You can also just have them call you, and you can talk to them.
Who am I calling?
Who am I calling?
Call
Cappy, after the show, you got some stuff to do.
No,
I will help
just
you.
let it go, Cap. It's lost, bro.
That's it.
No,
It's over.
no,
It's
no,
the
let me help
22nd.
you. Let me help
Relax.
you.
It's not showing up.
It will.
You know,
And if
you know
not,
how
he
many
getting his money
times
back.
the trick here is with the Amazon drivers. They
Yeah.
need to have stuff delivered by a certain day, or they need to meet a quota. So they'll often say something is delivered, and it doesn't show up for another day or two
Boom.
because
So
they want to
where's-
get credit for it.
Yes, because it's actually not delivered, but they need to mark it as delivered.
Right, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll drop it off tomorrow."
Well, that's what they told me. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes things say they're delivered, but they're not actually delivered.
Yeah.
So wait till Thursday
No,
night.
but that's
and if it's
too
not
long.
delivered by
That's wait. Like they usually say a day or two. They gave you till Thursday. I would have been like, nah. If it's not delivered by Monday, I need a refund, or I need you to send me a replacement.
I said nah, and you know what happened?
I said no.
I did. And the AI.
Your gift is gone.
I said exactly that. I said nah. Right? I wrote that, and the bot wrote back to me, I don't understand. Choose from this, menu.
Oh, because no, I'll help you, Cap. I'll help you. I got you, Cappy. I got you.
He has no chance.
Even though I got him.
Was it expensive?
It wasn't expensive. It was something that she really needs.
What is it? You want to tell us?
No, because does she listen?
No, she ain't listening.
She ain't
I'm
listening.
on. She knows I'm an antagonist.
I got my daughter who's 16 years old for the first night of Hanukkah. I told her, I got you something you wanted forever. Something you've been asking me for so long.
Retainers.
No.
No.
She wanted containers. Containers for the kitchen. We have no containers. We never have any containers. Because my daughter's a recycler. She'll get done with a pasta sauce,
I like
and then
your
she
kid.
cleans it out, and
Practical. I
then
like
she
this
puts stuff in it the next day for school. So she
She's a high school
recycles.
kid?
Yeah,
I like her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name's Julia.
Julia, that's my squad right there.
Yeah,
I
and
like
so
that.
so
Practical.
I gave her.
She appreciates the king.
I gave her
does.
containers. I was like, she's like,
That's
this is
awesome.
the best gift I've ever got. I got containers.
She's a baker too, right?
Yeah.
The one that created a bunch of stuff at her school.
Yeah.
And a candle maker.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. She's an entrepreneur, that girl.
Anyway,
good show, Cass. So where are you going tomorrow?
Where am I going tomorrow? I'm not going anywhere tomorrow.
He's coming. He's going to be working.
Yeah,
Oh, you're doing the show tomorrow?
Yeah, me and you, buddy.
Oh, so we get the update on the containers? We get the update on on Rachel's
Amazon.
gift?
The Amazon
We get the
package.
update. Hey, you know what you got to do? You got to tell the kids, hey, here's what I got planned for Christmas Day at Disneyland. You got to pull a Clark W. Griswold where you have the whole plan on the kid and hear what Rusty has to say, if he's going to agree with you or not.
Right. What was the daughter's name in Vacation?
Yeah, I don't know.
In Holiday was
Audrey.
Audrey.
Oh.
Hey, all right. Good pull.
Nice
Yeah, I
pull.
was gonna say good pull.
Yeah. So
Very
you pulling
good.
everybody in the family truckster and taking them to Disneyland?
Yeah, that's right, dude.
In the Cadillac.
I know, but it's
One
two.
car?
Two cars.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Gotta
say
go-
one
two
car. I'm
cars.
like, you're
Ooh.
not Mexican.
And then we're caravanning to Mammoth, and we don't know who's going to be in which car. There's two cars with 4 seats in them each with 8
I know.
people.
Wait, which
I
day are you
know.
going to Mammoth?
Monday.
I'm
26th.
available.
Are you? Come on
Yeah,
up.
I'll come up.
Come up.
Yeah.
Cap,
Come on.
just, just make sure you do a head count, a proper head count, so you don't
Don't
leave
do it at
anyone
home alone.
Yeah.
Hey, Cap, I'll skip the Rams game since you're not going to give me tickets, and I'll go to Mammoth on Sunday with you.
No, we're going on Monday.
Oh, perfect. I'll go with Monday. I got a truck. Put the stuff in the back.
Oh, that would make things a lot easier.
Oh, I'm here for you, King.
Dude.
Let's go.
Aw,
All right,
look
so
at you guys bonding.
Tuesday, I'm supposed to do somebody's show on the station. I don't know who, but I ain't doing it anymore.
No, you can do it from Mammoth.
Oh, yeah.
I have it all wired up there.
Oh, heck yeah.
To broadcast here.
Look at you guys.
Hey, I'm down.
Aw.
I'm so down.
So down.
So down.
By the way, I know who's going in what cart. You, Rachel, and her kids in one, and then you're.
No, I
your
can't.
Lindsay,
do that.
Laura, you guys
No,
want to go
I
to
don't-
Mammoth?
I don't like
I can't,
that.
bro. I gotta be here. You know, I gotta get paid.
Let's
All right,
do
let's
it.
go. Let's go to
Yeah.
Mammoth.
I gotta get paid.
Bro,
so.
I don't.
Morales, we're going to
wanna do
Mammoth.
that.
Everybody's going to Mammoth, and we're gonna wear Team Cappy shirts.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
Cappy
can,
t-shirts.
can I bring my my snowboard?
Yes, of
Let's
course.
do it.
Bring the dog too. You know,
Oh,
I'm all
yeah,
about
Chewy
it.
gotta
go. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You know?
yeah, let's
He's
go.
gonna stay with you, Beto.
Of course, we're all I'm all about it. Let's go, Cap. We'll see you in Mammoth on Sunday.
All right, we'll do it.
No, go Sunday now.
All right, now listen, we're going to be back tomorrow. We're back tomorrow. We're going to be back on the air.
Okay.
But we're only on tomorrow till 6 because the Lakers play tomorrow night at 7:30, right?
All right,
Lindsay,
all right.
is that right?
Perfect.
6 or 5?
That's correct.
Okay.
6 o'clock.
All right. So tomorrow, final broadcast of 2022
For you.
for the Sedano and Kap crew.
All right.
Okay.
And then tonight, we're going to go get champurrado somewhere along the 5
I'm so
freeway.
jealous.
See.
See.
We're going to get champurados.
Yeah, I'm
Champurrado
jealous.
and some tamales.
Down by Knott's Berry.
No, we'll
good.
go around here, close.
Oh, here,
Yeah,
close.
get you
Okay,
here.
So
good.
good.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, listen.
Bye.
Thank you, Beto. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Circle. Thank you, all the people in the live chat on YouTube. We are back tomorrow.